Greetings one and all, and welcome to another Saturday night Rifftravaganzathon type thing. Oh, and Liam already beat everybody else to the punch. But before we get to that, welcome everyone to another Saturday night. Slightly last minute, but we do hope you are here to enjoy a good night. And with me, every other time we do this is my confidant, my brother from another Midwest mother, Mr. Kurt Smith.
Hello, hello, hello.
How we doing?
What? Good, how are you? And I just kind of sounded like, I don't want to say Paul Lynde, but like, oh shit. Maybe like Rip Taylor-ish when I said hello, hello, hello.
I mean, if you had a little bit more lisp, you'd probably be Paul Lynde, so hello, hello, hello. But that or Mae West, I'm not sure which. But,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You did apparently absolutely sound like Rip Taylor. Congratulations.
I need to do Carol Channing, but I can't get that raspy.
Raspberries. No, that's terrible.
No one looks more like Carol Channing than you do.
Why, thanks, doll. Oh, Joe says, gargle with some MacLeod, and then you'll sound like Carol Channing.
I wasn't anywhere near Chicagoland today, so I couldn't. I couldn't. I don't think they sell. I guess I don't think they sell it in the liquor stores like this far into Indiana. Like if I head towards like Gary, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been inside of a liquor store in a while. They might sell it here.
I was gonna say, like, I've been to Wisconsin, like, pretty far, like 4 or 5 hours. Well, not 4 or 5. I guess probably 4 hours outside of Chicago. Liquor stores around here, and they definitely sell it. But that doesn't mean anything like headed your way. Just gonna quick say hi to a couple folks in chat. Hello, John Cleveland. Hello, Stefano. Who's this Kurt Smith guy?
I don't know, but he sounds kind of cool.
Hello, Joe. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I was just gonna throw that out there.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to know. I'm glad that he's here, regardless. Hello, Joe. Hello, Liam. Hello, Mike. Hello, Jen. Hello, Dark Hound Doom. Dark Hound Doom or Dark Hound Doom.
He's friends with Jen. It's a good friend of Jen's. Well, any friends of Jen's is a friend of ours.
Oh, nice.
Because Jen's awesome.
Absolutely. Welcome to our stream. We hope you enjoy your time. The exits are located to your left and right. But just be prepared. Make sure that your seat is also a flotation device, although it won't work because we're not really flying over any water.
And mayonnaise is banned from the theater.
Absolutely. But MacLeod is fine. And help yourself to a couple of Horace Duvers. And some chocolate Charlies. Exactly. And I'm sure Jen will help you with the guidance manual and all that good stuff. But welcome on board. We're excited to have you.
Yeah, welcome.
Absolutely. So how's your week been, Kurt?
The country seems to be falling apart, and that's why we're doing this. But I didn't have a bad weekend. My best friend, his band played a gig at Rib Fest in Fort Wayne on Thursday night, so I helped him out with that. I got paid to help him load some light equipment in. Other than that, pretty solid, pretty uneventful.
Nice.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's good to know that we can now call you Kurt the Roadie.
Yeah. Nickname number 10,000 for me.
I mean, as long as the rest of the 99 aren't, oh dear God, get the fuck out of my face, you silly person, then you're in good shape, I think. What was I going to bring up? Yeah, so we're just here to have some fun tonight. Over 9,000. Over 9,000 apparently nicknames you have.
Yeah.
And one of these
Kurt
times...
9,000. That's my new one.
Is that like, what was it, Transylvania 9,000.
Pennsylvania is 6,500.
Okay. Well, you're Kurt 90,000 thing. Anyway, that didn't make any sense. You're from New Zealand. That's awesome. Congratulations on being from a very cool place. We do hope you enjoy your time here. What am I, 95? Yes, I am. How did you know?
How many times have I teach you this lesson, old man?
I deserve it. The other thing that we need to address before we go any further is our good friend Mr. Liam got the word of the stream. Congratulations, King Liam. May your kingdom be bountiful and not gassy, I guess. May your horse aduvers never perish.
Yes. Also, yeah, the secret word was biling because we watched that movie. We watched that movie last night in John's Discord, and her scene was the funniest goddamn thing I think I've ever seen.
Oh my god! If anyone out there that's up for bad movies, like, there's one thing, like, there are levels of bad, and there is this. It was
It was unspeakable beyond the wall of sleep.
Right.
From 2024.
Right. It was based off of what the hell is his name? Lovecraft. It was an H.P. Lovecraft short story, but I'm not sure how it got adapted to this from that. It's like you look at like two siblings and they may not look at all alike. Like they share some principle or some things, but like they're otherwise not at all related. It's like Billy and shit. My brain is just dumb tonight. Jimmy Carter. Like Jimmy and Billy Carter are night and day.
Opposites.
There were multiple penis monsters, and then Bai-Ling shows up and blows everything up, both metaphorically and sort of actually. So yeah, if you're looking,
according to John, the short story did not involve fighting alien penis monsters,
which is surprising considering H.P. Lovecraft. I mean, I always thought that was kind of his thing, but
that's our Giger.
Yeah, that's true. But back on task. So if you can find this movie and if you need a complete and utter mindfuck of a movie, please do check it out. So King Liam, do you have any proclamations before we go forth into a game of chance and luck and hopefully not gassiness?
Oh yeah, Eddie Furlong from Terminator 2 is our main character, and yes, he does go through a lot in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's not even a question. Like, more so than he did in his Crow movie. It was quite a thing. But yeah, I guess I'm not sure if Liam is about or not. We can check back with him a little bit later. All right, are you guys? I guess, do we want to talk anymore, or do we want to jump into a game?
Game for a game.
All right, let's get this game started. Ladies and gentlemen, if you head to rifftrax.games, put in your whatever you want your name to be, as well as as well as the password, which we will give you momentarily. If the music is too high or too low, you'll just have to let me know. No proclamation.
No proclamations.
Go ahead.
Except may the games begin. All right.
The games will begin, and they will be glorious.
They will absolutely be glorious. I expect nothing less from us.
Absolutely. And just as a warning to new folks in chat, we want to make sure to tell you that the time on the clock is slightly delayed. So there's normally a 3 to 4 second delay. So if you see like 10 seconds left on the clock, there's actually 5. I will try to remember to let you know when that goes down. But bear with me if I miss out. Anyway, go ahead and jump on in. I guess, okay, Kurt, you're in there? Yeah. Okay, cool. Everyone else, go ahead and jump on in. If we don't have enough, I will jump in as well.
It's not John until he yells out Jim Cotta, even in text form.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe this will be all that we have for tonight. Oh, okay, great. There we go.
Okay.
And if you want to play along in the audience, or if you didn't get the chance to join in, you can always join into the audience, and you'll get the chance to vote for one of them.
Every clip has a spot to write your own joke, or riff, as we call it. If you're stuck, round 1.
Mr. Bentley? Mr. Bentley!
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
You're right, John. All contests do require Gymkata type rules.
Oh. All right.
So to folks in chat, how is your week so far? Are you enjoying? I know that summer isn't new, but how has summer been treating all of you thus far? Anything fun that you've done?
Yeah. Anything at all? Anything exciting? Doesn't have to be exciting. Just something. Anything.
I pulled weeds today, which I know is an incredibly an adult thing to do, but
Such a mundane task.
they were threatening to take over my house, so I kind of needed to. But
Oh, Mike is one of the Martians from Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
John survived Biling's acting. We all survived it. Everybody who was watching that movie last night survived it.
Yes. Though only by the skin of our teeth, massive amounts of therapy and booze will be required for all future Biling viewings.
See, Joe says he finally got a chance to mow after 2 weeks since it kept raining here for like weeks, which is weird because the summer like consistent last few years has been pretty dry through here. I know it has been your neck of the woods too, but it's been like really rainy and kind of like today was only about.
Mr. Bentley?
A minute.
Mr. Bentley?
Oh shit, hide the horsey doovers.
Mr. Bentley? Mr. Bentley?
Bentley should be the name of a butler to the Bridgertons.
Oh, he totally should.
Mr. Bentley? Mr. Bentley?
He's after our chocolate Charlies.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Mr. Bentley? Mr. Bentley?
Quick pretend to not be Mr. Bentley.
Mr. Bentley? Mr. Bentley?
Can we please do a sitcom about you like Mr. Belvedere?
Mr. Bentley? Mr. Bentley?
Did your piano fall on your head?
We can only
Got
hope.
a favorite riff?
Yeah.
Now.
Well, we're off to a damn good start here, I'll tell you what.
Let's see. Yeah. Since it kept raining every time I had to actually get to the. Yeah. It just like I said, just kept raining. Dark Hound Room says it's winter and the weather down there is horrible, so hiding inside this week and walking the dog with the weather. Yeah.
Understandable.
I don't know how like winters. I don't know how winters are in New Zealand, but me and Triv being Midwesterners, it's either a mixed bag of like ridiculously cold or pretty goddamn mild.
Yeah, exactly.
So when it's like really cold out, you don't want to do anything or leave the house.
Yeah. Although you have to
It starts-
because work and life and
you have-
stuff. But
Let's see. Joe says it started to sprinkle when I was halfway done. Mr. Blue Sky started playing in my earbuds right at the very moment. The fuck you. Oh, come on. You can't be mad at ELO. Let's see. Liam says he's been listening to a lot of Beach Boys lately, in tribute to Brian Wilson. Plus, he rewatched the biopic Love and Mercy. I don't think I want to see that biopic. I haven't seen that one, but I have also been listening to a lot of Beach Boys since Brian Wilson passed earlier this week.
oh yeah.
You're doing great.
Nice job, Liam.
Yeah, very good job. Nice job, Kurt.
Thank you.
Good job, Mike. Mr. Popcorn, very well done.
Yeah.
Also, Jen. Everybody did good. Hooray!
Yeah.
Round 2.
What am I supposed to do?
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Remember, anything goes, guys. Feel free to
Yep.
put what in there, whatever. Mid-June and a high today of 61 in Massachusetts. I am so jealous of you, Mike. Holy
Oh yeah, I
crap.
was gonna say it was pretty chilly here. I think it was only 67 here today.
Really?
When I was in the city, me and my best friend and his girlfriend were in the city. It was only about 67, and maybe got to about 70.
Wow. It was
Just
83
like I
here.
said, it's been rainy. It's been rainy and stuff. Today it's been pretty rainy out, so it's like
More chill.
yeah. 20 years ago here in the Midwest, you could rely on the weather. Yeah, you could really rely on the weather a lot
could.
more about 20 years ago.
I feel like an old fart now. Back in my day.
Things were better in my day.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but we've had multiple occasions where it's like snow and tornado warnings or snow and severe thunderstorm warnings in the same weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 14th straight Saturday that they've had rain in Massachusetts. Holy
Wow.
God. You guys are really, really wet.
Yes. And that's what she said.
But up, Superman.
Well, you know what's funny? My mom always used to say that if it rained on Easter Sunday, you'd have 8 straight Saturday or Sundays of rain after that. But 16 is not quite conducive to that, so...
God said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody. Well, now that was supposed to be a scene.
What am I supposed to do?
Bring in Big Jim Slade.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do?
I came too early. Time for some chocolate Charlies.
What are the odds every single one has that funk?
No, I don't want to get up. No.
What am I supposed to do?
We didn't have the luck of the Lucky Charm. Now we're in bed waiting for the something to happen and nothing is going up.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do?
Dai.
I mean, that's an option as
What am
well.
I supposed to do?
I'm just not able to suck my own dick. Now I gotta get a girlfriend.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Yep.
Oh
We're
my
getting
God.
saucy already, and we're only 2 rounds in, folks. Get buckle up. It's gonna be a nice one.
Absolutely. Nut up or shut up.
If baby Jesus sees his stigmata, that's 6 more weeks of spring. Pick a stigmata, bet you don't.
Oh, good job, Kurt. Nice job, Mike. Hey, good job, Mr. Popcorn. Good job, Swebicus. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
damn.
Look at
Liam
you.
getting all the points with the Kentucky Fried Movie reference.
No doubt. Bringing the big guns out already? Damn.
Round 3.
Go round 3.
If this happened to you, what would you do?
Oh, shit.
Oh, good. Jesus, not the Lapis over here.
John says, fucking hilarious, playing to the audience. Nice, yes. Absolutely. Anything less would be obscene, I think.
Yeah.
So being that we're, I guess 2 weeks, I guess we're not technically at summer yet, but close enough as makes no difference. Do you guys grill at all? If so, what do you like to have on the grill?
Me, personally, burgers, brats, hot dogs, sauteing some onions in a cast iron skillet.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm all about grilled
If
onions.
this happened to you, what would you do?
Sock them in the face.
What to do? If this happened to you, what would you do? If this happened to you, what would you do?
Self-medicate with MacLeod.
Damn right.
If this happened to you, what would you do?
Go to the damn orthodontist.
Knows what to do. If this happened to you, what would you do?
Rinse it out with water and jelly, and then eat them.
Absolutely. That sounds like a
If this
fantastic
happened to
thing. I'm
you,
gonna do that next
what
time.
would you do?
Would you kill them all?
Nah.
What to do?
Too many of them.
Time to place your vote, fellow
Let's
riffers.
see, John says he learned grill skills recently, so I guess square flat burgers?
Absolutely.
Hey, like Wendy's. Mike's just a cheeseburger and hot dog guy. Hey, you know what? Basics are, even they're basics, they're awesome.
Absolutely, there's no issues with that. I actually did, I had to bring dessert for a grill thing recently, and I did, you take like a banana and you slice it up the middle, and then you put mini marshmallows and mini chocolate chips inside of it, wrap it in foil, and then you pop it on the grill. It's kind of a variation on a s'more. It was really good.
That sounds kind of good.
Oh, it was excellent.
Now this summer, I am going to try to make smash burgers,
Ooh,
which is mostly Chicago style burger, but it's mostly a lot of Midwestern
Work out the high
stuff
score
too.
on
Ooh,
this
damn!
one, people.
nicely
It
done.
was the
man.
sad trombone. It was the sad trombone that when it was just cut froze on the girl's face with her teeth out. I think it's what sold it.
Yeah, no doubt.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
It's go
Wow,
time,
that's
Mama
condescending
Jama.
as hell.
Into your riff now.
Grill skills style. Smoosh the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike's got a good one. Wrap the corn cob in tinfoil. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or, I wonder if could you do that with just the husk? Like, or if you just like put like, you know, got it from the like a farmer's market and then popped it on the grill with just the husk on it.
Maybe.
Maybe that would burn too quickly. I'm not sure, but Joe says one of the companies I do reviews for does smash burgers on their menu, and I've never heard of them until doing my reviews. Oh, that's cool, man. You'll have to let us know what you think, or if they're any good. All right,
So they have like this. They get this nice little crust around the around like the edge of it, so it's like a nice little bite to it.
A little extra like texture.
It's it's just more texture to it.
Makes sense.
I think Steak and Shake has smash burgers, so if you ever have a Steak and Shake burger, it's like that's what it is. I think.
We're not sophisticated enough here for a steak and shake.
Well, you need to be because now since Bobby Kennedy took office, now they cook with 100% beef tallow because it's healthy.
Burgers across the board at fast food are not healthy.
Yeah.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
Well, the size has something to do with it, and fascism is another.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
I wonder if it has something to do with me watching you poop.
You've been watching? Damn it, I told you not to.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
I've been told my rectum is quite comfy when you get used to it.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
Because we are hungry, and you look like you could do with some exercise, you fat cunt.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
Meanwhile, on a Chevy Chase movie set.
You funny little people. I wonder why it is you always hate me so at first.
Because you shrank us and now I can't have any more chocolate Charlies.
I mean, actually, the chocolate Charlies would be, you know, life-sized for you, so I understand the point, but, you know, opportunities.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, so the burger equivalent of a brownie edge piece. Yeah, kinda. Mike says I had my first smash burger at an airport back in March. I thought it was good, but I've heard so many great things about them. I thought they're, yeah, I think it's just like an acquired thing more than anything. I mean, you know.
It probably depends too on where you get them, really.
Yeah.
Wow, good job, Mr. Popcorn. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, dark horror, houndom. It can get worse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we get pretty dark here sometimes.
But funny dark, not like
Yeah, funny.
Yeah.
Not like a depressing dark.
Now,
Ah.
I'll make some magic.
Good God.
Is the magic that he's leaving the shot? I'm confused. Let's see. Dr. Shrinker, he's a madman with an evil mind. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be sung to, so I'm just gonna go, Dr. Shrinker, he's a madman with an evil mind. Not sure what that is, but hey, it'll work. Speaking of depressing dark. Liam says I had my first smash burger from a takeout a month ago and it tasted good but was way too messy.
Yeah, they can't be messy.
I saw Puffin
Damn
stuff,
tribute.
but not Dr. Shrinker. I can't say that I did. Like, a lot of that 70s stuff, I am late to the party with all of it. Like, I know that James showed Puffin stuff, but even with that, I don't remember a ton about it. Done by the Craft
Oh,
Brothers.
there's done with the
I'll
did
make
Marty
the
Craft?
magic.
Behold, I have created flesh-eating farts.
Oh no.
Yes!
The magic.
The magic will appear in the shadows of the corners of your mind as you drift to sleep, alone and defenseless.
Okay, Rod Serling.
Now I'll make the magic.
Watch as I make them all flow down here.
Oh, God.
Now
What?
I'll make
What?
the magic. Now I'll make the magic. Now I'll make the magic.
The magic is me emptying vats of healthy beef tallow into my burgers.
Hooray!
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
See, Joe says it's some kids land on an island and an evil scientist with his little assistant shrank them, and the show is them getting chased. Dr. Shrinker was Jay Robinson, and his assistant was Billy Barty.
As in, like, Marvel Billy Barty Shazam? Probably not, but still.
No, Billy Barty was the he played the cameraman in UHF. The little person.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
that's Billy
yeah.
Barty. That was
Okay.
Billy Barty.
Got it. Because wasn't Shazam? Wasn't that Billy Barty?
I can't remember. Maybe I don't know. I don't know that much about Shazam, if I'm being brutally honest.
Let me just look here quick.
Mr. Popcorn is the winner.
Woo! Good job, Mr. Popcorn.
Woo. Billy
Oh,
Batson.
Billy
Oh.
Batson. Billy Batson, not Billy Barty.
Oh. So we do not have a bastarding 8-ball of truth because Dan's not here. But I have a little mini bastarding 8-ball of truth that Triv was so kind to send me with her recent care package from a couple months ago that had Jaffa cakes and some British candies.
Woohoo!
So if you have a message or if you have a question for the little bastarding 8-ball of truth, please post in the chat now.
Exactly. Or in the next few minutes.
In the next few minutes, you don't have to do it now.
Exactly.
See, the winner was Mr. Popcorn. The voice of Baby Ghost was Mike. The little monster was me. Winter Beast #1 was Liam. Thornburg's assistant was Jen. And Torgo was Swivicus. Oh, Torgo.
Oh, John
What
says.
choice? Someone's got me Joe Estevez.
We have to ask the 8-ball. I mean, technically it's not a yes or no question, but I mean,
Why?
Joe
Why
Estevez
Joe-
kind of defies questions, so I can understand why you would go that route.
Why Joe Estevez?
Are you shaking your balls properly?
Hamina, pow, right in the kisser. It says not now. Sorry, the little bastarding 8-ball of truth has spoken. We cannot challenge it. It is omnipotent.
So, why Joe Estevez? Not now.
Now. It's watching Roller Gator.
Oh, that's awesome.
That makes sense.
Alrighty. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, back to games. Oh shit, it's avoiding the question. Yeah, well, it's probably good reason for avoiding the question. Alrighty. VM.
Griff, if you want to jump in,
That
you
I
can.
will. VMVX.
Bienvenue. Welcome. Come on in.
Willkommen, bienvenue, willkommen. At cabaret, at cabaret, at
Yeah.
cabaret.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen, don't worry about it. It's all good. I can start it from my end as well, so we'll wait until we've got 6 or... Yeah, we'll see who else plays. Kurt, if nothing else, if you want to jump in, if we
yeah,
don't
I
get
can jump
anybody
in.
else. Well, let's just see
Yeah, I
if...
Yeah, as I say, if no one else wants to jump in, I say.
Yeah, we'll wait. Okay, we got Slevicus.
Stefano? Okay. One more, anybody? Bueller.
Dark Houndum, if you want to jump on in, please feel free. Like,
Yeah.
the game is relatively straightforward. All right, we got the game. We're gonna go.
We got fun.
If you do want to jump in later, please do let us know, and we'll make sure to make room for you too. So.
Yep, we absolutely will. We will accommodate you at any turn.
Absolutely. And if you just want to sit back and watch, that's cool too.
They're always coming and going and going and coming and always too soon.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of Captain Marvel.
She ran into the woods that way.
Are you the
Captain
next
Marvel
top
kind of
riffer?
looked like John Paragon, the guy who did Zombie on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
A little bit, yeah.
He was also Kevin McCarthy's son in UHF. A lot of UHF references tonight. That's the guarantee. We at least will make one UHF reference during our stream. That is the Kurt Smith guarantee. R.I.P. Yeah, he did pass away fairly recently, like a couple years ago, I believe. That's. I need to see that documentary about Paul Rubens that's HBO put out. I need to.
Oh yeah, I
I've heard
just
good
saw
things
that.
about it.
Yeah, well, and anything on Paul Rubens, I think, would be very interesting. The way that the back half of his life wasn't fair. You feel bad for him.
No. Oh God, no. Especially when he got busted. It's like, yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
It was literally just them just trying to do this bullshit gay coding kind of shit.
Yeah. Well, I remember the way people described it, like on the national news, versus the way, in retrospect with anything, there's always multiple sides. But.
Right.
Yeah.
And the news is always want to be sensationalized.
Yeah, 100%. Well, in some cases.
One Showtime. A Showtime comedy special back in the day. Paragon of Comedy was the title, which was pretty much a no-brainer.
Nice.
I said, where's Miss Wallace? She ran into the woods that way.
That way. But without the flashy cape and very showy dance belt.
In my clearly defined area.
She ran into the woods that way.
Welcome to a deadly game of Psyche.
Yay, I'm the ice cream bunny.
She ran into the woods that way.
Bitch, you better not shot me.
I said, where's Miss Wallace? She ran into the woods that way.
I'm definitely not telling you to run into a cardboard matte painting.
What?
Flatten your nose.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
I said, where's Miss Wallace?
Oh, Dan!
She ran into the woods that way.
She took the path less traveled by.
I said, where's Miss Wallace? She ran into the woods that way.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
That's great.
I didn't!
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Now, Dan, are the Chocolate Charlies like the blue meanies from Yellow Submarine? Asking the big questions here.
Hey, now, you better have asked consent before you grab those Chocolate Charlies.
Yeah.
You can tell Stefano and Dan have a close relationship. He calls him D-Man. Or perhaps
D-Man.
Damn. They're small spiky
mammals that is often seen in hedgerows.
Wow, good job across the board, guys.
Damn, guys, you're doing good.
Round 2.
All right.
You're wonderful. You're perfect. I named you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
He is the man who is sometimes dressed as the woman and looks mighty fine when doing so. Now, I got a question for the folks in chat. When you grill outdoors, if you do, what is your go-to condiment to put on a burger or a hot dog or a bratwurst?
I mean, you kind of have to be specific, though, because, I mean, going by proper norms, there are some things you do and some things you don't do, you know?
I'm not doing that hot dog. I'm doing a hot dog on a ketchup on a hot dog. Damn it! I don't give a shit what those people in Chicago say.
Okay. He puts propane. Dan puts propane on his. That makes a lot of sense.
That's Hank Hill's thing.
Yeah.
You're perfect. I name you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
Your ass is supple like a pumpkin and I jacket to that.
Ooh.
You're perfect. I name you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
I don't know why I am even talking to him again. He doesn't even listen to me.
You're wonderful. You're perfect. I name you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
The Blair Witch sequel went in a very weird direction.
That it did.
You're wonderful.
Yeah, very.
You're perfect. I name you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
I've always wondered what Lance Henriksen's childhood was like.
You're wonderful. You're perfect. I name you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
My name is Raul. You tit.
You're wonderful. You're perfect. I name you Jack the Pumpkinhead.
This season of RuPaul's Drag Race is oddly toned down from previous years.
No doubt.
Time to pick
That's
the
what happens when we
funniest
destroy the woke mind virus, folks. Where's RuPaul's Drag Race guy? Joe says mayo is for his go-to for all burgers. John says ketchup because he is a patriot.
Absolutely.
Liam says hot dog, ketchup, and mustard. Burger, just ketchup. That's totally fine.
Absolutely.
Mike says mustard and relish on a hot dog, ketchup on a burger. Yeah. Joe gets his burgers dressed with mayo, lettuce, onion, and if available, mushrooms. Ooh, mushrooms on a burger are good.
Absolutely.
Joe says on a hot dog, just ketchup, mustard, and onions. Ooh, that's good.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Dan says I recently started putting American mustard on my hamburgers. I feel like I lost so many years. Yeah, Joe's right. Taste of freedom, Dan. That's America.
I was a fool, Joe. Yeah. A fool, and I see it now.
John says hot dog, ketchup, mustard, and pickles.
That's a good set. Weirdly, I
might be a champion riffer.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just gonna say I always do. I tried yum yum sauce on a burger, along with Swiss cheese. That was really good, and bacon.
Yeah.
Or I do pineapple and sweet and sour sauce.
Ooh. Jen says that Dark Sound, her friend, would like to enter the next
Oh, here
next
we go.
game.
Here we go. Oop.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
Okay. Take a deep breath.
If your friend Jen wants to join in the next round, one of us will sit out. Probably Trev, because I'm
Absolutely
going to be playing probably next round.
Ooh, Dan's got it. Peanut butter and raspberry jelly on a burger is good.
Oh yeah, there's a fancy burger restaurant in the next town over called Oak and Alley, and they have this thing called the Peanut Farmer, which is just peanut butter on the burger that my mom gets, and she absolutely loves it. See, Bobby Knight, the early years. Hey, you know what, Joe? You should know damn well that besmirching the name of Bobby Knight in the state of Indiana is a capital offense.
That's right.
Skippy peanut butter specifically. Ooh, Skippy.
I can see that.
I'm more of a Jif peanut butter guy myself.
Joe says, "Yeah, I'm gonna take food advice." Excuse me. Like I'm gonna take food advice from a Brit. Damn, Joe.
Damn shots.
Holy
Fire,
balls.
Yeah, Joe, I am an Indiana basketball fan. I absolutely agree. That man was a giant piece of shit.
Up here we go.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
That was a film from the American Heart Association.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
The last straw is usually the straw that is never drawn.
Fair point.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
You've been saying that for the past year. Do it, dickhead.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
Who the fuck was that guy?
You don't want to know.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
My scrotum is big, saggy and ready. Carry me away from you knuckleheads.
It's the last straw. I'm going up and pack my bag, you hear?
How John Madden's career was almost derailed before it started.
Okay, we all had a good laugh.
See.
Now time to vote.
John says he's a crunchy peanut butter kind of guy. Which
Oh yeah.
I'm more of a smooth peanut butter guy, but I will eat crunchy peanut butter if there's like nothing there.
Oh, I love crunchy peanut butter. It's like the greatest thing ever.
Liam says I once put custard on a fish finger sandwich because of the Doctor Who episode, or a Doctor Who bit about. But I still put ketchup on it, and it somehow still tasted good.
Yeah, I can see that. Because at the corresponding flavors, I had a burger that was like a blackberry compote, balsamic vinaigrette, and then goat's cheese. It was really good.
You think you're smart, don't you?
It's that time
Always
again.
the best Rifftrax shorts, the ones with the inanimate objects or the creepy ass drawings on things.
Oh, Joe, suck it up. Try something different, man. Also, pulpy orange juice is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
I'm not a big pulp guy, but again, if it's there, I'll drink it. I'm not particularly picky about like my OJ. Dan says, I did the fish fingers and custards too. It was actually pretty nice. Why bother with grinding up the peanuts? Just dump a bunch of planters on your bread and gravel. Oh, John's game closed on him.
You should be able to jump back in, like just reopen it and then put VMVX back in. You should be good if you do that.
Yeah, I actually love it when seeds are in my jam. I love spending the rest of my day trying and failing to get them out of my teeth. Triv, probably. It will not let me. Oh, that's too
shit!
bad.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what else to. Maybe close your browser and like reopen it.
I know. Yeah, I've had that happen to me a couple times too. I can't remember how I did it. I don't think I was ever able to come back into it. You should be able to.
I would think so. But I'm not sure. We'll leave it run, John.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it
think
must have
you're
worked.
smart,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Violence was always an option.
You think you're smart, don't you?
You're clearly not smart since you're using the eraser on an area nowhere near me. Dumbass.
You think you're smart, don't you?
Smarter than you. Wad.
You think you're smart, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I do. Also, are you going to smoke me later?
We can only hope.
You think you're smart, don't you?
What is 2 più 3 più 4 asterisco 55 645 più 3 39?
Pi. It's pi.
Yep.
At that moment, Davy decided to end chalky existence. He went on to be John Wick.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
See, Joe's saying processed food that still has hard bits in it is hardly processed. He says like chewing. It's like swallowing without chewing.
Although,
Hey, that's the Homer Simpson method.
That's true. I actually know someone like he's got a real issue with textures. Like he can't even do like a strawberry smoothie that has actual strawberries in it because the seeds bug him.
Oh, jeez.
Well played, good Riffer. The round is
Darkhound him, we aim to please.
Yes, we do. This is our guarantee. Apples and fig jam?
Ooh.
Okay, Riffers.
That sounds fantastic.
The final round.
Most of us don't remember how we started out communicating.
Are you the next top Riffer?
That's
Enter
me.
your
That's
riff.
why I hate strawberries. The seeds and fresh ones are like eating spiders.
Oof.
Jeez. I will turn you into a spider. Oh, I gotta record Svengoolie tonight.
Get on it.
I'm getting on it. It's on in 15 minutes. Son of Dracula's on the night.
Ooh, nice.
I missed last week when we were watching, when Dan showed us his movies in his Discord, because last week was Straight Jacket with Joan Crawford.
Ooh, I love Straight Jacket. Berserker is really good too. Son of Dracula. TV's son of TV's Dracula.
Dracula's brother, Shemp Lugosi. Or Shemp Dracula. Damn it, I messed that joke up. Because there's always that MSC joke. Shemp Bill Lugosi's brother, Shemp Lugosi.
Replaced later by Curly Lugosi.
Curly Joe Dorito Lugosi.
Oh, that brings up bad memories on there. Oof.
Now, since we brought up the Three Stooges, who's your favorite Stooge? Mine's Curly.
It's a good question. I'm actually a big Shemp fan. Like, I like all of them,
Shemp's
but
fun.
yeah, I think he was just the first one I was exposed to. I didn't expose myself to him because I was just a kid, but you know.
He was probably pretty much dead at that point.
I mean, he was dead since like the 40s, something like that. So he's
No,
been dead.
Curly died young. Oh, hold on a second.
No. Shemp was the first, like, third Stooge, and
Most
then
of us
Curly
don't
took his
remember
place.
how we started out communicating.
I came out the womb calling the doctor ass wife.
That's impressive.
Most of us don't remember how we started out communicating.
Most of us still don't know how to communicate.
Most of us don't remember how we started out communicating.
The concept of communication was unfortunately destroyed after the invention of Twitter.
Actually, it was probably further back
remember
than
how
that,
we
but
started out
point taken.
communicating.
But this monster of a baby does. It knows all. It sees all.
Most of us don't remember how we started
That baby
out
is adorable.
communicating.
Well, UGHU, then.
Most of us don't remember how we started out communicating.
Fuck KKKKK.
Time to place your vote, fellow.
See. Joe says steak Joe Besser. I don't mean if he's in the Dracula film. I mean steak Joe fucking Besser.
Tell us how you really feel.
Dan says he was always more of a Shemp Lugosi guy. He's a Curly's his guy, but Mo's great. Yeah, Mo's awesome. Mo Howard was awesome.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Mike's a Curly guy, but he's also found a new appreciation for Shemp recently.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Yeah, Joe. That's when after Curly Howard got sick because he like suffered like a whole bunch of strokes and stuff. But yeah, he's in a Shemp short when he grew his hair out, and had like a mustache because that was like his thing.
I thought that Shemp came before Curly, didn't it?
Originally, but that was when they were doing their vaudeville show.
Oh, okay.
When Shemp was. But yeah, when they started doing their little serial shorts or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's when Curly. He was like I don't think he was in the early ones, but like when they had just started doing those things with Jules White, that's when Curly Howard came in.
Good to know.
Also, Mike, since Mike is the winner, you get to ask the the little mini Bastard 8 Ball Truth a question. See, the winner is Mike. The guy in the foreground was Jen.
Yes.
Trash was Swevicus. Anthropomorphic bar of soap was Liam.
Soapy!
Surly doll maker was Cookie Puss.
Yay.
And measuring man was Mr. Popcorn.
I mean, John, you've always struck me as a measuring man, so you know.
Yes.
All right. Dark Houndum, do you go to rifftrax.games? And we'll get you in there. So hopefully it makes sense on how to do it. You type in once you see the screen, you'll type in your answer there. If you need to see the what was said, there's a script function that just says Miss Script, look here. That'll be underneath where it says like to enter your answer. And then there's sound effects up above in the corner. You can't search them, but you can scroll through them if you click on that. So hopefully that helps. But we will, there should be enough time. I will give you a countdown as we go. So.
Oh, Dark Hound is in there. Okay.
Awesome. Go ahead and jump on in.
One more spot.
Yeah, Liam, if you want to jump in, or whoever else.
Yeah, John's right. Mike, don't ask the little mini Bastarding 8 Ball Truth about Joe Estevez because he doesn't want to talk about him.
Oh, I guess we've got a couple of people sitting out. I'll jump in this one.
Okay. Aw, Cookie Puss.
Yes.
Hello,
You got a problem with
aspiring
Cookie
riffers.
Puss?
In each round,
Oh
you
no.
write a riff.
I say we don't
A
skip the
movie
instructions,
critical
so
Yeah.
Every clip has
Yeah.
a spot to write your own joke or riff, as we call it. If you're stuck, you can choose a randomly assigned riff from one of our own professional comedy professionals at a slight point deduction. Everyone's riffs are played back, and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins.
Hopefully that all made sense.
Round
Yeah.
1.
it's insanely easy to play, but yeah.
Hold on. Does any of this look familiar?
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Let's see here. Yeah, now John wants an ice cream cake. Let's see.
Yay.
Were Snagglepuss and Huckleberry Hound more than friends? Alright. Bastarding, Bastarding April of Truth. Was Snagglepuss and Huckleberry Hound more than just friends? Maybe. Says maybe. So there's a distinct possibility that Huckleberry Hound and Snagglepuss were lovers.
They were Huck and Snag.
Oh, they totally were. Ironically, I do know what movie that is from. Yes, it's Demon Island from 2002, aka Piranha Survival Island.
Pinata.
Oh, Piranha Survival
Hold
Island.
on. Does any of this look familiar?
Someone took all of our chocolate Charlies and our Cookie Puss.
No!
Hold on. Does any of this look familiar?
No, it doesn't look familiar. We've been walking around the same place for over an hour. I think I even recognized that tree I had sex in.
Hold on. Does any of this look familiar?
Is this where we are meant to be, or is this hell?
Both.
Yeah.
Hold on. Does any of this look familiar?
Why? What the fuck? No, I'm not familiar.
Hold on. Does any of this look familiar?
I mean, there was that time we all got drunk and started doing shots out of my... Oh, you mean the location.
Hold on. Does any of this look familiar?
My god, we're inside Gilbert Grape.
Got your
Oh,
favorite.
no!
Oh,
Vote
no.
now.
Better than his mom.
That's what she said.
Suffering, suck my. You know what? Never mind.
No, continue, please.
Yeah, Joe, do
Yeah.
go on.
Finish your thought. We got
Yeah,
time.
finish this now. Maybe we can get Tripp's channel demonetized.
I mean, if I'm gonna go down, I would rather go down on something like that. And that sounds terrible in retrospect. Nobody clipped that.
Yeah.
Be almost as bad if I said "suck my cookie puss." Wait a second. Oh shit! Nobody clipped that.
Time is running out, Darkhound. Time to cast your votes now.
Yep, you got about 6,
Take your
5.
time.
There you go. Nicely
There we
done.
go.
You're quiet.
Beating the clock.
Nicely done.
Doing great.
Hey,
Yeah.
good job, Mike.
Get cocky.
Reliving college memories. Dan, you've had my bank details since we did that whole PO box thing last year.
Boom, boom.
What?
Boom, boom.
You did this and you didn't tell me?
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Maybe not Huckleberry Hound, but I could totally see Snagglepuss and Wally Gator as a couple. And man, you're the Hanna-Barbera expert, so that doesn't surprise... Like, if you're saying it, I think we definitely take it on board.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else have we got here? It's already a soundboard option on my Discord. Damn it, Dan.
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
Expendable.
Oh.
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
Naked and afraid.
Also true.
Yep.
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
I guess I see myself as shit then.
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
Remove their eyeballs.
Gouge their eyes.
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
Right before he hit on your wife.
Yeah?
Trying to see yourself as your employer saw you.
I would rather not.
Fair.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
I reckon the Mystery Machine and the Turbo Kid were banging. Oh, shit.
That got real.
It did, yeah. Joe, who else would you think would be a good same-sex couple? Obviously, Velma and any of many other people that in the Hanna-Barbera universe. Any in particular, though?
Ooh.
Or just generally, like, who would make a good couple in the Hanna-Barbera universe?
Well, look at this.
Red and Butch Cassidy.
I'm thinking the, what was the Dune Buggy and the Mystery Machine would make quite a lovely couple. Hey, good job, Darkhound.
Yeah.
The Niner 49er and the Clown Ghost. They both got the ascot going on.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Alright. See here. Did they use lube, people, or lube for cars? Car lube. So Turtle X, man. Yeah. The Chopper Gang and Speedy Buggy. Please tell me Audrey Hepburn didn't have to kiss Walter Matthau. Hey, you could kiss a lot worse people than Walter Matthau in that time period, young man.
Absolutely.
Like that Jack Lemmon.
Hey, Jack Lemmon was good looking back in his time.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Jen. We all typo. It happens. You don't need to apologize. Shit happens. What can you do?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
Your breasts and thighs are all I want.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
Not since Caligula has the screen exploded with such unrestrained sexuality.
That's the orgy scene.
Yeah.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
Next I'm going to ask if you like it shaken but not as tired.
That's spelled right.
May I
Yeah.
have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
Right, I will get you a game chicken. Wait, I mean a half-burned dinosaur that looks like a chicken.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
Liverwurst it is.
Oh.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Chicken or liverwurst?
Chicken.
I'm sorry, Triv. All we had was a sandwich that is nothing but mayonnaise.
Oh, fuck you.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
Let's see. Creeper was a power bottom. I will not elaborate.
That's awesome.
Audrey
That's-
Hepburn was too good for any man on this planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen's mom loves Audrey Hepburn.
How could you
she
not?
was she was an amazing actress.
Just dignity and awesome.
Oh yeah. Magilla Gorilla and Jabberjaw were totally getting freaky. Magilla, you're really for sale. You should not take my bananas, Mr. Peebles. Yes, that was me. I was like, crap. It was like too late. Oh, don't worry.
You
Jen.
did fine. We know we
happens.
understand. Yeah, and we know what you mean when you're saying it. So don't worry.
Joe says she is easily the single most beautiful old Hollywood performer, and it isn't even close. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Without.
Oh yeah. Mike says Triv is Audrey Hepburn.
Am I? Okay. Yeah, that more about 2.5 Audrey Hepburns, but you know that's okay.
Round 4.
Now, to make it even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Let's see. I'd like to see Magilla Gorilla shove his monkey cock into Jabberjaw's mouth. Not because I enjoy gay stuff. I want anything to shut that funky shark's mouth.
Now, to make it even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
That white stripe is all me baby.
Now, everybody raise... Now, to make it even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
I am stoned, because I did that without weed and nothing happened but a man that told me to get off the street.
Now, to make it even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
Heil.
Oh.
Everybody raise your... Now, to make it even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
The strangest game of the hokey pokey ever.
Everybody raise your... Now, to make it even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
Sherry raised her right hand. She gets sacrificed to the one behind the crosswalk.
Oh, that's awesome. Very
To
good
make it
riff.
even easier, everybody raise your left hand and watch this.
Watch as I put my hand right where. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said.
Favorite riff? Vote now.
How many cat characters? They were all poly community, I have no doubt. Squiddy Diddy got a special deal in Japan for a direct-to-video market. I will not elaborate.
Yeah, Smurfs were a gangbang-based society. They're all dudes, so it's like
With the exception of Smurfette and the one granddaughter.
yeah. Smurf sexuality is just confusing. They breed with lunar magic.
I just
Oh
assumed
damn,
it-
Darkhound, nice job.
Yeah, very well done. You caught on really quick. Congratulations. Sasset.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ooh la la Sassoon.
Yes.
Okay, riffers.
This last round is make or break. Like, the amount of points is pretty big, so it's anybody's game.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Darkhound, that's all any of us are doing, really.
Yeah. You think I'm kidding? No new Smurfs unless it's a blue moon.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Quickly, before the Kool-Aid starts taking effect.
Oh,
that's
no.
dark, man. Oof. Oof.
Oh no. dark.
Yeah.
Now, question for the chat: did anybody have a favorite Saturday morning cartoon growing up as a kid?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Mine was a two-way tie between X-Men and the Spider-Man animated series that was on Fox Kids on Saturdays.
Ooh, that was really good. I
Yeah,
was
both of them
always like Transformers and Gem were my go-to.
Oh, truly outrageous.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
Yay, we're going to be on a milk carton.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
The last line from so many after-school specials.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
I'm in Let's Get Going to a drive to the sex club.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
Time for our trip to the Clay's Candy Factory.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
I don't even know this guy.
Okay, everybody, hop in.
A talking car. In this economy, what are you, made of money?
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
See, Joe says my wife was eating some Smurf sour gummies earlier, literally just a few hours ago. She surprised the shit out of me when I hit her with a "you know how tall Smurfs really are, right?" and she got it.
Isn't it 3 apples tall?
I think so. See, gosh, it's hard to tell what Saturday morning TV show had the most impact on me. John says the Batman animated series. Yeah, Batman was a great one. WB had that one. Jen liked X-Men, but she also loved Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck. Oh, God, that Gargoyles series is amazing, and Darkwing Duck is awesome.
It was very good.
Dance the Banana Splits. Tra la 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 la.
But did you
13
enjoy
Ghosts
the
of Scooby-Doo.
horror movie of the Banana Split?
And Mike is 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo was underrated. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, good job,
Yeah,
Mike.
Good job, Mike, with the back-to-back win.
Woohoo.
Right.
Yeah, Joe, it's really hard to tell what Saturday morning show had the most influence on you. I mean, truly, I would not have ever been able to guess. It doesn't start with a Scooby and end in Do.
See, John also says he enjoyed Inhumanoids, Thundar, the Barbarian, Garfield and Friends, Thundercats, and Darkwing Duck. Oh, I loved Garfield and Friends.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. What was the Heathcliff was good too. Winner was Mike. Spring Sprite was me. Why? Burly Attendant was Darkhound. Winter Beast number 2 was you, Kurt. Trembling Patient was Jen, and the Toilet Guy was Shemplagosi.
Which I think is just Dan. I think Dan Shemplagosi.
Yes, he is. It is subtle, Joe. There's not even any doubt. Darkhound says, I had a lot of favorite cartoons. Can't think of a Saturday one. Hey, that's okay.
You know. Sometimes it's like a cultural thing. I don't know if like Saturday morning cartoons in New Zealand are like what they are here, what they were here, because they're no longer a thing really anymore like they used to be.
That's true. Well, that and like sometimes it's afternoon cartoons too. It's not necessarily Saturday. Like anything in that respect. Mike says my Scooby always ends in do. Thank you very much, Trev. Cleo from Heathcliff opened up some nascent furry influence in young me. Ooh.
No judging. No, we're not judging here, Joe.
I just wanted a car that turned into a boat, really. You know, it just, you hit it enough times.
I wanted that Inspector Gadget vehicle that turned from a van to that thing that looked like the DeLorean.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
Now, Mike, do you have a questioning for the little mini bastarding 8-ball of truth?
Woohoo! Alrighty.
Dan says he's gonna jump away for a bit. He's working on a script right now, and I'll try to jump back in before the end. Good luck with your script, Dan. Hope to see you later. If
Absolutely.
not, have a good night.
We'll see you when we see you. Remember
the room. Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say, make sure to bury yourself in cookie pusses.
Yeah, the room code is YAVL.
That's right.
So please join in if you want to.
Absolutely, Kurt. Go ahead and jump in this time if you like.
Okay. YAVL.
Oh, Jen, no worries. Let's see. Was She-Ra an original furry fandom? You know, I can't think that it wouldn't be. Between He-Man and She-Ra, there were so many, like, animal-type characters that were anthropomorphic. They had to have some influence.
Is that his question for the Bastarding April, the Little Mini Bastarding April Truth?
Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
Maybe?
Alright. Little Mini Bastarding April Truth. Was Cheetara the origin for furry fandom? Pussy, pussy, kitty, 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 kitty.
You
The
better
answer
up those
is-
hominas, young man.
The answer is yes.
Well, there you go. There's your answers.
Alright, we got one more spot open. Anybody who wants to join in.
Absolutely.
Remember the rip code is YAVL.
If nothing else, I will join, but if someone else wants to, please feel free. I like Sonic Underground a lot. That's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah.
She was for me.
Yeah, she was for you there, Mike.
Thundercats awakened a lot of furries. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would imagine, yeah, that would be kind of the glorified one, wouldn't it? I don't know, Baby Cat killed something in me, I'm not gonna lie.
Hello, aspiring riffers.
I might watch that tonight. I don't know yet.
Oh, dude, seriously, don't.
Every clip has a spot.
Scott Pilgrim, I haven't decided
I
yet.
cannot tell you how much you should not watch that movie.
It's a message from the Scorpion. Operator, can you trace that call?
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Nobody got as sexy as Filmation's Ghostbusters. Futura was like practically a porn star. Is that no? That's not the real Ghostbusters. That was the one with the ape, right, Joe?
The one with the one that was based off the Forrest Tucker, Larry Storch show.
Oh, okay. I've
that-
never
'cause-
seen.
I've seen like one episode of it. It was on YouTube. Like I watched it once. I think it was because of they did the honest trailer for Ghostbusters in 1984, and they did a reference to Ghostbusters, the show with Forrest Tucker and Larry Storch from F Troop, and they had like a dude in this ape suit. It was what was this? I can't remember the ape's name. It was it was I think it wasn't Joe DiMaggio. It was named after a baseball player. Or no, it was Bobo. I know that's MST.
Damn, she had legs for days. Holy shit.
Damn.
But her.
Oh, Tracy. That's Tracy the ape. Yeah, it was. Because Larry Storch was named Spencer and the ape was Tracy.
Oh God, her action figure. Oh dear God, it is. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay, I gotta look this up. Real
Hang
quick
on,
here.
I'll pop it on
for
screen.
this.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So this is according. Like she's not in good shape, but
Ooh.
also damn.
Damn legs for days.
Yeah, but also someone really screwed with her face. Oof.
What's wrong with your face?
Basically, like she was really good looking otherwise.
It's a message from the
That's
Scorpion.
unfortunate.
Very.
Operator, can you trace that call?
Get over here.
It's a message from the Scorpion. Operator, can you trace that call?
The message is, get over here.
Noticing a theme.
It's a message from the Scorpion.
Yes.
Operator, can you trace that call?
Why would Prince Albert be in the can?
Da 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 da.
It's a message from the Scorpion. Operator, can you trace that call?
I can trace it. It comes from a prison cell with two ghosts having sex.
Oh no.
Oh come on. Ghost sex.
Yes.
It's a
Isn't that the
message from
best
the Scorpion.
kind?
Mm-hmm.
Operator, can you trace that call?
You mean you can't call them using the mystic ball? No, I can't trace the call. That would be a bastard thing of me.
Oh, see what you're doing there.
Uh-huh.
It's a message from the Scorpion. Operator, can you trace that call?
Operator.
Oh, I just made a giant masterpiece for the world's greatest newspaper nerds.
There's a Max Headroom. That's the reference to the Max Headroom incident.
All right.
Let's see here.
For all involved, this is what Futura looks like in the actual animated thing. For reference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So much better looking.
Let's see, the animated feature. Yeah, Mike was that's way higher than her. Almost as unfortunate as Kurt's Mike's DeClosta. Oh. Yeah, I can't do Mike's. I can't do the Mike's Plinkett voice.
All I have is Rich Evans.
See, I remember having a random DVD, a random Halloween compilation DVD that had Witch's Stew episode of Filmation's Ghostbusters along with the Casper short, but I can't remember what else was on there.
Round 2.
Timu version of the character. Yeah, that's about right. Joe, it's clear that she definitely made an impression on you. Definitely not the doll version though, because my guess is that she's lived a hard life in someone's toy box. Take that how you will. The actor who played the gorilla in the original live-action Filmation Ghostbusters also played a gorilla on Rat Fink a Boo Boo. Oh my god, really? That's interesting. So I hope I didn't kill anybody's sex drive by showing you the doll of Futura. I kind of feel bad now. If there's anything I can do, like get you one of those dolls to help you feel better, I definitely will.
Let's see here.
So that in mind, favorite toys as a kid, like what ranked right up there? You can be generic or general. You can be as specific as you want.
I always wanted I always got like loved Star Wars toys.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still have somewhere around here a Jack Porkins action figure. Jack Porkins was the dude who was played by the dude who was in one of the government guys from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Is this the unused ending to the $6 Million Man episode with Bigfoot?
We can only hope.
Ah, I am falling. Wait, is that marshmallows and bones? Well, that's it. I need to stop drinking. Oh no, he's being swallowed by stock footage.
Oh no!
The worst fate.
That water isn't sanitary.
Is it ever?
The bad green screen hurts.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Let's see here. Joe says Star Wars action figures. John says my 2-foot hard plastic Godzilla thing had sharp spines, claws, and teeth. Joe says Raiders of the Lost Ark. There was a playset called Hot Wires that allowed you, or that let you make various electric contraptions, such as a working alarm. Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow,
that's freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, Joe's right. He was Eckert in Tim Burton's Batman. Yeah, he was also one of the evil weapons dealers in Superman 4. Yeah, William Hootkins was his name.
Oh wow. You know, he looked really good as Eckhart, being that he survived, being exploded in outer space.
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Didn't survive the heart attack, though. Oh, that's too bad. That sucks. I mean, he was a bigger guy, but still. Yeah, I assume he wasn't a small man. Yeah.
No.
I mean, stuff like that happens. And that shit can affect anybody. But yeah, definitely size does not help in that department. Let's see. Well, I guess his father.
Oh yeah, I also loved X-Men toys as a kid too.
Really? Oh, that's cool. I didn't have any of those. I had like My Little Ponies. And there were these ones where you could like they have their little mark on the side, and there were ones that like smelled when you scratched them. So
oh yeah. Oh yeah, he died of cancer. Oh, that's too bad.
All right, how about collectibles as an adult? Does anybody have any specific things that they collect or that they'd like to collect?
I collect Funko figures. Well, I don't really collect them that much anymore, but I have I have quite a few.
Hello?
Prince Albert had better be in that fucking can or I'm gonna gut you both.
Hello?
I would like to order a pizza with a double side of get me the fuck out of here. Oh, and some chocolate pie. Thanks.
Not a bad order.
Nope.
Hello?
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Oh, it's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
What's up?
Oh, this is true. Hello?
Are you happy with your long distance provider?
Oh.
There's one I'm waiting to see if it comes up or not.
Hello?
Hello, this is your long lost child you know from that Yeti you spent the night with.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
I was waiting for a... We're calling to talk to you about your extended car warranty. Oh, hey, Lewis.
see
How
here.
are you? Welcome.
Hello, welcome. John says his movie collection, he owns over 6,000 DVDs. He does have a lot of. Actually,
yeah.
he's sent me pictures of his DVD collection. He has a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
Joe says he doesn't collect anything technically, but his wife buys. When my wife buys them for me every Christmas, I got no room for them. Frankly, Funko and plastic Godzilla stuff. I have a couple Godzilla figures. I also have like 3 cans of old beer. I have a can of Billy Beer, a can of Iron City, and a can of Schlitz.
Nice.
And an old bottle of Asahi. That was my grandfather's. My records, my VHS tapes, some books, my Cubs hats, hats plural.
Well, I would hope
Yes,
so.
I have. Yeah. Let's see here. Hound Room says I like to collect stamps and coins and dragons and pop vinyls and stuff like that. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
I think I'll invite him every night.
Oh, God.
Buffalo Rider, one of the most boring movies ever made.
Go ahead and enter your stuff. I will continue here. Mike has figurines from anime Bocce the Rock when it was at Anime Boston and really excellent anime. Lilith collects ceramic and glass vintage postcards. Old people shit. Hey, old people shit is vintage and that's not bad. If it makes you happy, that's great. Jen has Sailor Moon dolls and Batman action figures. Liam... Oh, never mind. That was a different thing. Oh, lordy, Jen says, I collect many different things, but it's all over. Anime figures and pops, Batman and comic books a lot. Liam pretty much has all the classic Doctor Who stories that have been released on DVD. Currently watching season 14. Nice. That's a hell of a thing to work your way through the entire of classic Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe says.
That's a Ghostbusters reference, folks.
That's more than what I collect. My collection is just kind of whatever random shit happens to pop. I've got some. Yeah, that's cool.
I think I'll invite him every night.
He is a way better lover than that husband I let sleep in the dog kennel with his last shred of dignity.
Nice.
I think I'll invite him every night.
These raccoons are being breeded to enter anuses.
All back.
Yeah, Dark Houndum, that may require some explaining.
I am alone, so why not?
Oh.
I think I'll invite him every night.
I don't know, I feel he might make the place a little too highbrow, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'll invite him every night.
And another soul awakened to furry fandom.
I think I'll invite him every night.
He doesn't complain about my cooking, you fucking cocksucker.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Let's see. Mike says Sailor Moon was my first anime. Jen says Dark loves Doctor Who. She taught me a lot more about it. Dark says, oh, and Doctor Who DVDs, but modern Who. That's really cool. Mike has been a Doctor Who fan since the Tom Baker era on PBS. Joe says, what? No anal raccoon stuff? I mean, there was one that was kind of anal raccoon, but, you know, like everything else, it comes and goes. You know, you can't talk about anal raccoons all the time, otherwise they become not so special.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's a couple of Who lovers in the crowd. Very cool. You're in good company. There's a lot of fans of Who here.
There's a lot of Who fans here.
Yes. Not the the band, but also.
I bet you had a good record.
Nice. Well done.
Holy shit.
There was a brief nod to anal raccoons in there. Yes. Hoovers. Yes. John has it right. Hoovers.
Okay, Riffers. It's
the
final round.
But not Henry Hoover.
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
It's that time again.
God damn, he was a good-looking man.
Oh god, Cary Grant he aged like a fine whiskey.
Oh man, that silver hair and the way that the color was in those movies.
Yeah, I gotta watch North by Northwest again now.
Oh, you totally should. I mean, any of those.
I need to get Rear Window's one I need to get. I love that movie, but I need to get that Rear Window, Rope. I took a whole slew of them because the only Hitchcock I have right now in my collection is Psycho and that. Well, I think I showed you that when we that one time, that North by Northwest.
Oh,
I think it was the 50th anniversary set I got
Nice.
for like next to nothing at that
the record
charity sale. It was at the record store. It was at the
I've never
charity
seen
sale
a
for the
Rothschild before.
Art House Cinema.
Oh, gotcha.
That was my piss, Cary Grant.
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Urine pistol.
There's a trend going on
I've
here, I
never
feel
seen a
like.
Rothschild before.
Piss jokes.
I mean, would it be this stream if it wasn't?
No.
That better not be what I think it is. Oh god, it's pee, isn't it?
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
You know, even covered in piss, Cary Grant is a sexy man.
Now who is the spy doctor?
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Not the last time I've been squirted on tonight.
Oh my god!
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Hello.
It's vinegar?
Got your favorite?
Let's see.
Mike says that him and Andy are doing Vertigo on Wednesday with their if you are not familiar, Mike and his friend Andy co-host the Geek Salad podcast, and every Wednesday or Thursday or whatever they have retro movie reviews, and this month they're doing nothing but Hitchcock. They did The Birds last week with Mike's girlfriend Jonna, and it was awesome. They're doing Vertigo this week.
Well, look at this hot shot.
Triv and I have done with last month. Triv and I did pretty much all Misty their MST. Was it
Misty May? It was
Misty May or Mystery Science Theater 3000 or whatever it was.
Mystery.
Yeah, we talked about 3 episodes.
Yeah,
whatever it was. I don't remember. But yeah, Triv popped up their YouTube link
Yep.
in the. Hey, I won!
Hey,
How the hell am I gonna do this?
I will give you. I will flip a coin with yes or no.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, while you're figuring that out, why do you think it's run by a man called Hoover? Mike says, I need to get caught up, though. I fell off in Jodie Whittaker's second season, not because I didn't like her, just watched other things. Dark says yes, but I started in the David Tennant era to be a fan. Let's see, my favorite Mel Brooks film is High Anxiety, a spoof of Hitchcock films. However, I don't watch Hitchcock films. Weird, isn't it?
I love High Anxiety.
Oh, so good.
I was the winner. Liam was the co-ed. Cantina patron was Mike. Eagle gift was Darkhound. Meat raffle winner was John, and the Frisbee player uncredited was Jen.
Woohoo!
I think I got question for the bastarding ape blood truth.
Okay.
Will Liam be a fair king?
All right, I am going to toss my coin into the air, and we'll see where it lands. Come on, big money. Oh, shit. God damn it, it fell on the floor. Give me a second.
Great job.
Whoa. Okay.
This is the professionalism that we can only bring to the quality of this YouTube channel and this live stream.
I kind of forgot to ask, do you want heads to be yes or tails to be yes?
Heads yes, tails no.
The answer is heads yes.
What's better than riffing?
All right.
More
So,
riffing.
we're good. All right, folks, go ahead and jump on in. I'll jump in on this time.
QHOB. QHOB.
What
Quarter. Habanero. Oscar.
That's
Banana.
right. Banana! I was gonna say,
ate the banana.
There is actually
That's disarming him.
I don't know if it's still available, but there's a really good set out there. It's in like a red box set, but there's like I think there's like 16 or 18 movies. Very, very good set. I'll look it up after the stream. Just remind me.
Oh yeah, Mike says that they're gonna do Rear Window at the end of the month.
Nice.
Ooh, that's Raymond Burr's the bad guy in that one.
Yeah, it's a good episode too. If you get the chance, The Trouble with Harry is quite interesting. It was his only comedy. I really liked it. I know he didn't think much of it, but that tends to be the thing. We have room for one more player if anybody wants to jump in.
If anybody wants to join, please do.
Absolutely.
The king is humbled, and I appreciate having a humble king.
Absolutely.
I will reclaim my crown one of these days.
Well, you can't be, you can't lead the stream and expect to be king. So, but that's understandable.
I know.
Oh,
That's
wow.
true.
He only won one Oscar too for Rebecca. Well, I guess. Okay, do you want to jump in this time, Kurt, or do you want to sit out?
Yeah,
and
sure.
chill?
I can sure jump. I can jump
up
in.
to you. If you 100% up to you.
I'll do it. HOB.
I know I'm gonna, twist your arm, right?
It's okay. No, it's fine. I don't mind.
Frenzy feels like Hitchcock doing Giallo. I mean, he very well could have been.
Hello, aspiring riffers.
He would have been an awesome Giallo director.
Oh,
A
100%.
movie clip will play. Every clip has a spot to write your own joke or riff, as we call it. If you're stuck,
He was
you
never
can
really,
choose a
for all the
randomly
love that
assigned
Psycho
riff from
gets,
one of our own
he's done so
professional
much really
comedy
interesting
professionals
stuff.
At a slight point.
Yeah. Like Rope. Rope is a
Play
great
back and you vote for your
Hitchcock
favorite.
movie.
At the end
Yeah.
of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins.
Breaking news twist. Point taken.
Yeah, she gave me my arm's
Just
so
before
red from this
closing
twisting he
time,
gave.
You will find Bob getting the shipping room ready for the night.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Let's see here. Rope was actually the first one I saw. Yeah, it reminds me so much of the Telltale Heart, the Edgar Allan Poe story. Just because, and it's also like very much inspired by Leopold and Loeb, which is again a real murder case that happened in Chicago.
Wasn't it based on a
same-
book as well, or something?
I believe so. I see. Joe says I've literally only ever watched Psycho. That's the total of my Hitchcock. If you're gonna pick one Hitchcock movie, I think that'd probably be a very good jumping on point.
Yes and no, because everything else that Hitchcock did was nothing like Psycho. Like none of them were
No, that's true.
slashers. They're very.
No, that's true. But
Psycho is kind of the. It's not an anti-Hitchcock, but it's not like traditional Hitchcock.
Just before closing
That's
time,
true.
You will find Bob
I don't
getting the
disagree,
shipping
but,
room
you
ready
know.
for the night.
Yeah, I get you.
Bob's nightly routine involves mindlessly moving things around before going in a murder spree and making prank calls.
Just before closing time, you will find Bob getting the shipping room ready for the night.
Bob also moonlights as Elvis Presley.
I can see it.
Just before closing time, you will find Bob getting the shipping room ready for the night.
Stocking copies of Japanese Playboy.
Just before closing time, you will find Bob getting the shipping room ready for the night.
And then that night turns to an event of chaos and sex and foreplay of who could rip the mail the fastest.
Nice.
Just before closing time, you will find Bob
I mean, you're
getting
not
the
wrong,
shipping
Joe.
room ready for the night.
After closing time, you'll find Bob hiding in the boxes doing things that would make Ron Jeremy vomit.
Just before closing time, you'll find Bob getting the shipping room ready for the night.
Ready for your Amazon driver to nonchalantly throw your package over your fence.
Absolutely.
Time to place your vote.
They're outright
fellow
professionals.
Yep. Let's see. Liam says, I didn't like Saboteur the first time I saw it, but then I revisited and my opinion changed drastically. And it's kind of funny how it's like U.S. propaganda, though, but it rightly portrays rich guys as Nazis.
Yeah. Well, you know, Hitchcock, like Rod Serling and other guys of the era, I mean, their stuff is timeless for a reason, because people will people.
Yeah.
Stefano, you've got right around 20 seconds left to get in your vote, just as a heads up. Yeah, I think
Does the Bewitching Pool hold up, though? That's the question I have to ask.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. I would say no, but you know, does my opinion matter
I'll
much
ask Nick later.
Yeah, exactly. What was I gonna? I'm trying to think if Foreign Correspondent was a Hitchcock one or not. I don't think so, but anyway. Hey, I'm off to a good start. Let's see if I can hold that momentum.
Damn, Trip.
Round 2.
Oh, totally, Mike. That's...
Well, what?
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Let's see here. Liam says also Psycho 2 is far better than it has any right to be. I honestly prefer it to the original directed by Richard Franklin, a student of Hitchcock.
I would
I don't
say
think
that
I've
all
ever
the
seen any of the
Psychos...
Psycho-
All the other Psychos are...
I never-
They're pretty solid, really. Like, yeah, the second one is good, and the third, at least, is fairly underrated in my book.
I don't think I've ever seen any of these sequels, if I'm being honest.
I think it's the second or third one. I get them mixed up, but one of them was Norman comes back to town and takes a job at a local like diner. I can't think if that's 2 or 3 though. Oh yeah, Anthony Perkins across the board. Like for all the stuff that he did in his like the stuff that happened after Psycho came out. Oh, the diner was 2. Okay, like he deserved a lot better than what he ended up with.
Yeah, he was a very good actor.
Yeah.
Well, what?
You think you can guide
Well, what?
I will fucking end you.
Well, what?
Are we going to have the three-way or not?
Damn!
Well, what?
You look like a she-demon, but you're hot, and I want to get laid.
Well, what?
Did you or didn't you have sex with the woman next door? She is half your age and you told me she was ugly. Did you put a bag over her head?
Well, what?
We've just entered the Mesa of Lost Women.
Oh no!
Okay.
Hey, I watched that. Hey, I watched that movie last night.
Nice.
I passed out during it, but I've seen that movie before quite a few times, so it's not a big loss.
I believe that Anthony Perkins hired all the crew from Blood Simple to help him make Psycho 3. Nice.
Huh.
Perkins was.
Oh yeah,
good...
he was in the black hole. Yeah, I forgot he was in the black hole. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Andy and Mike a couple years ago talked about it, and I got around to watching it.
Nice.
It wasn't the greatest thing ever, but it was actually pretty enjoyable. You know, it's kind of like a very fun, kind of deep Disney cut of movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Stefano, you've got about 12 seconds left, just as a heads up. Yeah, Liam, going back to Foreign Correspondent, that one, I guess Hitchcock made stuff through the 40s, but his Foreign Correspondent is a really good Hitchcock movie too.
Doing great there.
Good generally, but
Get cocky.
definitely in that realm. Killer score for that movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good scores across the board there, guys.
Round 3.
Yep.
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I happen to think a man ought to protect his wife.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Yeah, Mike brought up a good point. It was okay for what it was, but they clearly had more ambition than talent. I said it wasn't like I said it wasn't great, but it wasn't overtly horrible. It just kind of it was. I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't have like the highest expectations of it when I went into watching it, so I think I probably enjoyed it more than.
Yeah, and that's with a lot of these. That's a good way to do it. Jen's right though. Don't forget you can be an audience member to cast like a single vote, but also it's a nice way to kind of take part as well. So the earliest Hitchcock movie I've seen is The Man Who Knew Too Much, and then he remade it about 20 years later. Both are good. I think the remake is better, but the original has Peter Lorre. What is it? 39 Stairs? I think he did. That one was really good too. He also did
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I happen to think a man ought to protect his wife.
And I don't need it.
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned.
Way to blow your load early.
To protect his wife.
Bullocks.
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I happen to think a man ought to protect his wife.
Don't you agree, Henry Kissinger?
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I happen to think a man ought to protect his wife.
Now the Republicans wouldn't agree with that.
True. Or at least
Maybe
some would.
I'm a little old-fashioned, but I happen to think a man ought to protect his wife.
Yes, Joe, I will marry you.
Aw, Joe, you got a marriage proposal. Congratulations.
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I happen to think a man ought to protect his wife.
And the wife should say thank you by pleasuring the husband whenever he wants it. Lights on, curtains open.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
Over the close stuff also. Just didn't like the birds, but I loved the rear window. Yeah, I mean, it was everything. Like everything else is all subjective, you know. I mean,
absolutely. I was gonna say to Liam, if you want a really good, if you don't mind silent movies, it was either Hitchcock's earliest or one of his earliest, but it's called The Lodger, a story of London fog. It's kind of a take off of Jack the Ripper, and it's fantastic. Very, very good movie. And I don't think terribly difficult to find. But if you're interested and you want to see it, I got a copy of it, so.
Damn.
Stunning work.
I highly suggest it. It's probably like top 4 or 5 Hitchcocks for me. And the imagery. There's so much cool imagery.
Round 4.
Hey there! Look!
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
oh yeah, Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a great movie.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's amazing. Like Walt Disney almost went bankrupt just like building the sets, like the submarine, and all the other stuff that they had to build for that movie. He almost bankrupted Disney.
Wow. Even then, that's saying something.
Yeah, and it's a great, well shot, great score, great performances.
Hey there! Look!
Doe, that bitch fooled me again. Give me the bullwhip.
Hey there! Look!
Damn, I thought I was about to see Flipper.
Save him, Flipper.
Peter! Look!
Great. I shit my pants.
Peter! Look!
If it's about the condom, don't worry. He got a new one.
Peter! Look!
A lawsuit from Universal. Incoming.
Peter! Look!
Everybody's gone sharking. Sharking USA.
Oh,
The
R.I.P.
riffs are
Brian
in.
Wilson.
Time to vote.
Liam brings up a good point. The 50 CinemaScope movies just had such a great scale to them.
Oh yeah, and they're just beautiful.
Yeah,
like the color on them was just beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's a very vibrant and very. Mike says the success of 20,000 Leagues gave Disney the money to finish up Disneyland, which awesome. Liam says he got to watch Ben-Hur around Christmas time, and he said the 3-hour runtime just flew by.
Check out the
Well, when
high
it's done
score on
well.
this one, people.
Yeah, I was gonna say when it's paced well, it's like Seven Samurai, like Akira Kurosawa. Seven Samurai is like about 3 hours long, and it's paced enough well that it doesn't feel like 3 hours.
Absolutely not.
The final round.
Oh
A
no!
new type of monster has appeared. What?
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Now, question for the chat: if you had any opportunity to see any movie that you had never got to see before on the big screen, what would it be? Mine would probably be. I saw the special edition for Star Wars as a kid when they brought that, but I would love to see the despecialized Star Wars on the big screen. Deep Throat. Damn. Yeah, Jen, Back to the Future, another great choice. That would be one I would love to see. I actually did see that one on the for the 25th anniversary or the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future. That was awesome. I actually saw two of the three of them because they were going through back to back back in 2015. But I didn't stay for the third one because I was really tired. So I just watched the first two and then left before the third one started. John says Riccio, the story of Ricky.
Absolutely. It's a good choice.
You're the oldest one in chat.
Hey, it's not the ages. It's not the age. It's what you put in them. All these I've seen in the theater.
Did you see Riccio, the story of Ricky?
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good question.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
Fuck, I shouldn't have drank that whole bottle of Malort
Oh
last
god,
night.
you'd be dead if you drank a whole bottle of Malort.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
Godzuki.
Godzuki.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
A non-animated monster? How the fuck are we supposed to deal with that?
Very poorly.
Yes.
Jim, a new type
I think it'd be fun to see Jaws.
What?
You know,
Yeah.
since we're cartoons, all he needs to kill us off is an eraser.
Oh no!
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
Your pants.
Yeah.
Jim, a new type of monster has appeared. What?
It's John's favorite movie monster.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Liam says Richard Donner's Superman. Joe says he saw Jurassic Park in theater 3 times. Superman the movie was literally the first movie as a kid. The first one I was 6. Wow.
Wow.
I wore a Superman t-shirt when mom took me.
Aww. Can you imagine a little baby Joe? That would have been
Yeah.
adorable.
Oh, also, Trev, you brought up Jaws. They are bringing Jaws back for its 50th anniversary in theaters
Oh,
this
that's
summer.
cool. The other
Yes,
thing I'd
so
say
my,
is
my best friend. I think my best friend and I are gonna go see that when it comes out.
nice. I would also add that there's a drive-in here that does like a horror movie thing before Halloween, and I'd love to go see a lot more of those classics. Hey!
Hey, good job, Liam.
Nice job.
Ours does that. Does that? They do double bills. I kind of wanted to go last year, but I didn't have anybody to go with.
If I was out there, I'd go with you, man.
Thank you. All right, Liam, you have a questioning for the little mini bastarding 8-ball of truth.
That's right.
So please, ask away whenever you have a chance. You may fire when ready.
Joe, you clearly grew into your looks, and we're proud that you're part of this grouping.
Damien the Omen cry. Let's see. The winner was Liam. Forgetful Cop number 4 was Trev.
Yay!
Life Code number 1 was Mike.
Woohoo! You
Cool
look good,
Farmer
Mike.
was me. Jen was a defrosted cave, but Jen, you were not a defrosted caveman. Tony the corpse-eating horse was. Stefano was Tony the corpse-eating horse. Damn it! Oh no! Will the chocolate Charlies come back in stock? Oh, bastarding woman, masturbate truth. Will the chocolate Charlies come back in stock? The answer is very likely.
Yay!
So you have your answer. So yeah, Chocolate Charlies will coming back. The Clay's Candy people have contacted me personally. Yeah. Oh, Jen, don't worry. You're doing fine.
We love you.
Yeah. We love you, and that's all that matters. Is
Exactly.
That we love you.
The game is dumb. You are not.
Yeah, you are not dumb.
No. This game clearly does not have taste.
No.
It's a silly game, and we will shun it, but we're still gonna play, so I hope that's okay.
No.
Do we want to... do you guys want to keep going? I mean, obviously we'll play one more either way, but do you guys want to keep going a few more rounds, or what is the general consensus for folks?
I mean, I'm up for a couple more games, and I know we're British, and I don't know what time it is in New Zealand. I know, with Stefano and with Liam
and Dark.
I know that it's getting pretty late over there, but I mean, we could play at least a couple more if anybody else for it. Mike says he's going to keep going. Liam says he's up for a couple more. Jen says she's good with whatever. Cool. I got nothing going on, just writing reviews. Oh. He's going to talk. He's going to write about that Biling movie. I can't wait to write about that thing tomorrow. That's going to be fun.
Oh, it's nearly 1 p.m. in New Zealand, so you got plenty of time, Dark.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Damn.
All right, Kurt, if you want to jump in on this one.
Here we go.
Please let the full All right, let the full instructions play out. Mike, we can just leave it on the load screen until you get back. Go ahead, run to the bathroom. We'll be here when you get back.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it here for the moment. Dark, if you want to jump in on a game, okay, cool. We're gonna leave it here for a second until we hear back from Mike. So.
My hands are off the keyboard.
Yeah, mine are too. No one touch the start game button, otherwise you will get the wrath of me, which isn't worth much because.
And the wrath of our king, who was a vengeful king.
Exactly. No, he's a nice king. Didn't we establish that by the bastarding tiny 8-ball?
Yeah, that's fair. No, we didn't get to ask the bastarding 8-ball because I won that round.
Oh.
It was the conflict of interest.
I mean, being that I am like the master of this stream, can I ask the bastarding 8-ball a question?
Sure, go ahead. Let me grab it real quick here.
All right.
Grab it. Got it.
All right. Is King Liam a just and fair king?
Oh, bastarding 8-ball is King Liam a just and fair king? Humana, almost dropped it. It says no.
Oh shit. Liam, why didn't you tell us that?
I dropped it, and it was upside down for a second, so it said on. Oh, Mike's back. We can start now.
All right, cool.
So we're starting the game. Okay.
Liam says the ball is rigged.
Hey, you're not Donald Trump. You can't claim that.
I mean, anyone can claim that. It's just if we believe them or not. I am bound to believe Liam more than I'm going to believe, Trump.
Yeah, That's
This
a
looks
very
all
valid
right.
point.
Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Stop the count. Let's see. Mike says, that's what I get for drinking a large Dunkin' Guava refresher and a mug of cocoa mint herbal tea. Ooh, that sounds really good. I mean, both of them do, not necessarily together, but... I can't say much. I'm putting back... how much is in this? 60-ish ounces of water presently?
Oh, jeez.
At some point, I'm gonna have to pee like a goddamn racehorse. But but not Tony the corpse-eating horse. That's a different thing altogether.
Let's see.
Mike, as a heads
Trying to
up,
think
you've got 56 seconds left. Just for oh, never mind. You got it.
This looks
Disregard.
all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Just because you're hung like a moose doesn't mean you had to do porn.
This looks all right.
I mean, that is your choice.
Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I like killing people.
That's a good reason.
Oh, yeah, that's a solid one.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I like to shoot birds at the airport.
Birdemic 4.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Well, I have nothing else to lose but my dignity.
I feel that.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
'Cause I really wanna. All over you.
Oh.
This looks all right.
I like
Sexual
it.
harassment.
Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I always wanted to work for the worst place in the world and get free sex.
There are worse
Got a favorite
answers.
riff?
That's
Vote now.
see, that's the life goal right there.
Absolutely. I had to run to the restroom during the last stream. I drank 2 bottles in a day. So are you saying you left last stream to go have a stream after drinking 2 bottles of water?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I'm funny. All right, folks, just as a heads up, you just hit the 35-second mark. So for those on the Northern Hemisphere, what's your favorite summer activity? And those in the Southern Hemisphere, what's your favorite winter activity?
Oh, my favorite summer activity is going to watch baseball.
Really? Oh, couldn't tell. It's crazy. Dark, you've got 8, 7, 6, 5.
Waiting.
There you go. Nicely done.
Here comes 2. Say, Chester, what comes after 75? 76, that's a spirit. Joseph staying indoors with my computer.
You know, when it's hot out, that's not a terrible thing. Mike says, my character looks like a goofy-eyed sea serpent from the marine ride at Disneyland. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what is that? It's
not Roller Gator.
Oh, I was thinking
got a
the
problem.
big dragon
This
guy.
lunchroom has become a
Oh, it might be
terrible
Loch Ness
place
Monster.
to eat.
Oh my god! That was amazing.
Enter your riff now.
You know what? That's a good way to spend your winter, is just watching movies.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
During the winter here.
Dark, I would say that our summer activities, a lot of our summer activities kind of correspond with your winter activities.
Yeah. Dave Mike's is staying away from hiding inside and staying away from the cursed sun.
Fair. That's very, very fair.
Yeah. Dermatologists are recommending that you do not go outside unless you have a class 3 or a Robin Williams pattern hair. It was a body hair coverage. The Simpsons when they have the pool when Bart, it's like Bart breaks his leg in the pool. It's like goes back to Rear Window because it was the parody of Rear Window. But because there's one scene where he's like looking through his telescope, and he sees Jimmy Stewart. Grace, there's a strange looking boy staring at me.
Stefano, you got 50 seconds. Haha, I get lazy in the winter and don't like to step outside. Neither does my dog. You know what? That's an understandable thing. You'll always see, like, you'll hear people say, oh, my dog... Oh, never mind.
We've got a problem.
Oh, my...
This lunchroom has become a terrible place to eat.
AW Smeg.
Why was there an eggplant?
We've
right
got
there.
a problem.
You don't want to know.
This lunchroom has become a terrible place to eat.
Golden Corral's new slogan.
That is a classic.
This lunchroom has become a terrible place to eat.
You let someone do that to your hair?
We've got a problem. This lunchroom has become a terrible place to eat.
The man would eat nothing else but other foods, we hope. I am sure he would spare us.
We've got a problem. This lunchroom has become a terrible place to eat.
Who slipped me the brown acid?
No one you want to talk to.
We've got a problem. This lunchroom has become a terrible place to eat.
Jimmy had to hide his erection after seeing all the phallic items come
Oh
to
my
life.
god.
Phallic symbol, phallic symbol.
She hates the rain and won't go out, hence skipping the last game. No, 100%. My friend has a dog, and like she clears out an area when there's snow here, and the dog like won't even step on the ground because it's cold. So she's literally got to carry the dog out and put it, you know, outside to do its business, and then it runs right back in. John says it's subtext.
Yeah.
Can't smeg, won't smeg.
Yeah.
Simply stunning work.
Nicely done, Mike. And
Yeah,
Stefano.
Mike.
God, good job, Dark. You did okay, Kurt. Jen, good job.
Yeah, I did.
Round 3.
I'm certain your father will save you. Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter.
It's go time.
Joe says my dumbass dog likes to roll in the snow when we take her out, even if she's peed in it. Maybe especially when she's peed in it. So she apparently thinks that the snow that she peed in is lemon flavored, is what you're saying. Also, Mike agreed. Red Dwarf forever. There was actually a thing here recently that said that they were working on bringing it back. Like they had, I don't know how far they were along in the process. She likes to get dirty. Well, good to know. Thank you for sharing, Joe. Remind me never to kiss your dog. You can do it!
You can do it.
Woo!
Oh, I just realized now I'm Torgo.
Yay! Cause yeah, we've got Octo. What is it? Octoman. The masks from. I can't think of the thing.
Oh, at your fingertips.
At your fingertips,
Grass. I think it's the grasses one. I think.
Yeah. No, the masks one.
Yeah.
Mike,
Stefano's safety woman.
Yeah, Mike, you got 34 left. Just as a heads up. Yeah, you're Torgo. Jen is Rollergator, and I'm not sure. I don't remember a specifically well-known riff with the Loch Ness Monster.
I'm certain your father will save you. Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter.
And that includes proper spelling and punctuation.
That's right.
I'm certain your father will save you. Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter.
But wait until he goes out to get milk.
I'm certain your father will save you. Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter.
Write one of these Nigerian scam letters to him right now.
I'm certain your father will save you. Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter. I'm certain your father will save you. Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter.
A letter? To the worst man in the world. I would rather go to the strip club.
Hooray!
I'm certain your father
As a
will
10-year-old.
Just as soon as you sit down and write him a letter.
What some parents won't do to get their kids to ride home, huh?
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Let's see. Fuck yeah, Red Dwarf forever, except for season 13. Fuck season 13. Joe, is season... I caught it, like, back on PBS, and I have the set. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Is season 13 their most recent one, or is it, like, somewhere in the middle? Let's see. Liam says, I haven't watched Red Dwarf in a while. I need to revisit it since I haven't seen any episodes past series 5. Dark says she's a big wuss, hates water and a lot of other things. Even jumped off back boat. Then she realized she had messed up because water. Oh God. That had to be a real wake-up call for her, I'm sure. Stefano, you got 10 seconds. Just as a heads up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Here comes 2.
1.
You missed the vote.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's happened.
Well, good job though. You really got all the
look at
votes.
you.
That's awesome.
I bet you had a good breakfast.
You're
Who
good.
knew?
Every time I
Who
see
knew it
pot
could-
noodles, I think of a dwarf. Oh, I think I'd rather eat dog food too. Yeah, Mike, I had heard that they were working on a new season of Red Dwarf, but then is it something where they've been working on it for the past, like, 15 years or something?
We're down in the mouth.
Ah.
Some of us have been
What the
reduced
fuck?
to tears.
Oh, shit!
Time to bring the funny. Answer your riff now.
Just remember, there's nothing off limits, but, certain things, you know, we will judge you on. But we also
Yeah.
love you, so. I discovered a love of Vindaloo because of Dave Lister. Oh yeah, I could see that. That stuff's freaking fantastic. I think I need a cigarette. Joe.
Oh, good. Good God.
I heard bad things about series 7 and 8. I couldn't tell you one way or the other, but
I can't either.
yeah. Like I say, it's been a hot minute, and I have no idea what episode was from what season, just because they were all on PBS. Like, there's really there's a stupid amount of, like, a crazy large amount of episode or of seasons, but it's like, you know, 6 or 7 episodes a season in most cases.
Yeah, I was gonna say British television and American television is like very different in terms of like lengths of seasons.
Oh yeah.
But like that's some of the newer the shows that are like on FX anymore, like The Bear, stuff like that. They're shorter seasons too. They're about maybe 12 episodes, I think, or whatever.
I know anything Mike Flanagan has done has been 6 to 8 episodes, or sorry, 6 to 10
We're
episodes.
down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
This is horrible. It reminds me of something I don't want to talk about.
And why do you want to talk about it?
Mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
And the lemon sits quietly in the corner, jacking off while watching the grapes get absolutely coated.
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
Not sure those are tears.
It's not my fault if they're so tasty.
Yeah, fair.
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
Some of us have been fed brown acid by the looks of things.
Yeah.
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
When you mentioned food porn, this is not what I pictured.
We're down in the mouth.
Excellent.
Some of us have
That's
been
fantastic.
reduced to tears.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? What are they putting on the tomatoes?
You don't want to
The
know.
riffs are in. Time to vote.
So Joe, how many seasons are there total? Like, was 13 the most recent one, or is that... I know, because it's been on since the 80s, so obviously there was a lot of time in between. But, yeah. And there's no show quite like Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
Which is probably good.
Yeah, it's a very unique show, and it has a very unique formula that I don't think can ever be replicated.
Agreed.
I mean, they tried to bring an American version of Red Dwarf, but it didn't work out very well.
Well, that's most British to American most time it doesn't work. Mike asks favorite episode. I can't tell you because, like I say, I haven't. It's been way too long since I watched it.
I got nothing. It's been a while since I watched it too. I gotta go back and watch it.
The final round.
I think they're on Tubi. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ed Wood, no,
the
I got agoraphobia.
Enter your riff.
So you're allergic to Agora fabrics?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Let's see. Tika to ride, maybe because it was so fucking dark. Liam says Craig Charles hosted a late night variety show in the 90s called Funky Bunker, where he was uncooked the whole time, and it might be the cringiest thing I've ever seen. Liam's favorite episode was called Marooned. Joe says the episode where they got JFK to kill himself. Craig Charles was kind of terrible at everything except Dave Lister. I listened to one of his stand-up performances and yeah.
That's the shittiest looking effects I have seen since my wedding video.
At least we took care of the thing.
Hooray!
I am tripping fucking balls right now.
As long as you're not fucking tripping over the balls, you're fine.
Yes.
A UFO on fire. It reminds me of what my butt is like after eating chili. Bela Lugosi died on the way back to his home planet. Look at all the horsey doovers.
Here we go again.
Call back.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep trying to watch Black Adler, but after I learned about the final episode, so probably not. I'd really like to catch all the Father Ted episodes.
Oh, I think Father Ted. If you have Peacock, I think they're on Peacock.
I don't have Peacock.
Oh.
It's all right. I'll catch them somehow. Damn, good job, Dark.
Damn, Dark.
Congratulations. You've definitely figured out the formula to this chat's heart.
Yes.
Also, Jen, great job.
Yeah, good job, Jen. I do need to go back and watch Dark Place again.
Oh, yeah.
It really hurts.
And the winner is...
Oh, my God.
Hey, good job, Mike.
Mike again.
Hey, Mac, how are ya? Welcome.
Hey, Mac. Oh, don't worry. We still got a couple. We're still probably gonna play maybe at least one more game.
Yeah.
So if you want to, you're here. You're here for. If you're even here for a little bit, you're still here, and that's all that matters.
Absolutely. And just as a reminder, Mac, it's rifftrax.games if you want to
play.
Get ready.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's see. The winner was Mike. Natalie was Darkhound. Future Coda Man was Jen. Willie Whistle was me. Guy in the wolf suit was Liam. And Bozo was Swevicus.
Woohoo!
Alright, now, Mike. You have a questioning for the Bastarding 8-Ball, little mini Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth?
Yes.
You may ask it.
Absolutely.
Fire away.
Any question, as long as it's yes or no. But this is not your first rodeo, so we'll let you get to it. Just don't ask why Joe Estevez, because you will confuse the Bastarding 8-Ball.
It does not. It does not. It's seen one too many Scott Shaw movies, so.
Yes, agreed. Okay, so let's jump back into new players. I'll run this round.
Yeah.
It's riffing time.
It's
Everyone
make the
head to
best British
rifftrax.games
insults.
and enter your room
Oh,
code.
Bastarding, little mini Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth is make the best British insult. Hamina, cunt, twat. Hamina. It says, ask again.
Hello,
damn.
Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth is
Writer
make the worst,
A movie
the
clip
best
will play.
British insult.
Every clip has a spot to write your own joke or riff, as we call it. If you're stuck, you can choose a randomly assigned riff.
It's still
from
doing
one of our
ask
own
again.
Professional comedy professionals.
All right, give it a few minutes and then do it.
Yeah.
Everyone's riffs are
Yeah, we're gonna
let's-
have
you vote for your
Go ahead.
favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player
Try
with
one more
the
time.
most
I'm gonna
points
make the
wins.
best insult. Very likely.
Yay!
Round 1.
Look at the size of it.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
If honestly, this will probably be my last go. Evidently in the UK, Smeg is a brand of refrigerators. Huh. That's
Wow.
interesting. I actually didn't know that. That's actually kind of funny.
That is
Cookie
interesting.
Puss, is that a reference to a rivalry between CM Punk and The Rock? No, it's a reference to caramel ice cream, but you know what? Yeah, I like CM Punk as a wrestler, so why not? Making Joe Estevez confuses the 8-ball.
Yes, that's a good headline. Someone should use that. On the topic of Red Dwarf, I believe Rob Grant is a turf now, which is unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh, it's...
Look at the size of it.
That's what she said.
Look at the size of it.
You've seen bigger.
Look at the size of it.
Andre the Giant needs no armor, mere mortal.
Very true.
Yep.
Look at the bones!
It's as big as a battleship.
Yeah.
Look at the size of it.
That's rather personal, Dad.
Look at the size of it.
It's not as big as mine, though. But look at the size of it.
Guys, your favorite? Vote now.
Now this question is for the Americans in the chat. What is your go-to British television series?
Ah, good question. I would say Are You
Mine
Being
is-
Served or Dark Place?
Mine is probably sometimes Black Books, but mostly IT Crowd. But Dark Place is certainly getting there. Yeah, John of course is Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Joe's Red Dwarf. Mike's is Flying Python's Flying Circus.
I would
the
have to
Mitchell
agree with
Webb
that one
book.
too.
Mitchell Webb is Max. Toast of London's another great one.
I always
It's
enjoyed
John
the
Wayne Shaw.
In-Betweeners as well. That was always good.
Round 2.
Yeah. Oh no! Speaking of Joe Estevez, he's not in this scene, but he's in this movie.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
That's a fantastic character. Oh my god, I love that.
Hitchhiker's Guide. Oh, I forgot about the Hitchhiker's Guide TV series. There's only 6 episodes. I mean, yeah, a lot of most British. That's how long a typical British season is for television. So probably they just got canceled after 1 season.
Yeah.
like Dark Place.
Mac, thank you for that. That's fucking. I need to go back and watch those. Oh man.
London was built in the 14th century, mostly made of straw. The big fire came and knackered the lot.
Hey, what's in the cup?
She loves drinking with her purple-headed dinosaur.
Yes.
Hey, what's in the cup?
You all see this too, right? Right?
No.
No. I refuse
Hey, what's
to see
in
it.
the cup?
Swampies.
Hey? Smoke if you got them.
Hey, what's in the cup?
Come.
Oh.
Oh. Scott Shaw's come
Hey, what's
too.
in the cup?
Yeah.
And I didn't use my hand for the puppet this time.
Hey, what's in the cup?
Why Joe Estevez?
Time to pick the funniest
That's
riff.
life's great mystery. Try if the more Insoft Comedy Dog is more realistic. Yeah, because the people who made Try the Insult Comedy Dog are actually talented people.
They actually gave us
is
shit.
made by Roller Game was made by a bunch of weirdos.
And they believe in Zen filmmaking.
Yeah, and Scott Shaw was the star of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, right, John?
Ah, good job, Mac. Good job, Mike. Good job, Stefano. Great job, Jen.
Yeah, so he claims.
I mean, what do you
He does
believe in your
claim
heart?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now then.
Oh, not this guy again.
Remember all the things that happened in the story?
It was brave of these people to give John Wayne Gacy an educational short. He was scientist number 4. Hey, that's the best character in that entire damn movie was scientist number 4. He was integral to the entire plot.
That he was.
Because if you don't, I will come after you, and you don't know, and you won't know when. Now, this is a question to John. Is Rollercoaster the worst movie that Scott Shaw did, or would it be like Ghost El Chupacabra, or would it be like something like Rollerblade 7 or something like that?
Apparently, no.
Hey, someone call Gacy over here and ask him where all the best ones keep disappearing to.
Where have all the cowboys gone?
Yeah. Yeah, John was a resounding nope.
Yeah. I prefer Guns of El Chupacabra to Rollercoaster. The thing is, Scott Shaw's logic is inherently flawed if you look at Rollercoaster, because it would have taken time to get a purple, puppet, so clearly it's not a Zen filmmaking thing.
Yeah, Return of the Rollerblade 7 is a real bad film.
Now then. Can you remember all the things that happened in the story?
Deep breath.
Now then. Can you remember all the things that happened in the story?
Don't spoil the end or the killer clones will be summoned.
Now then. Can you remember all the things that happened in the story?
Gaw, no, I thought we finally got rid of you. Why would I want to come back to remember what you just said?
A good question.
Now then.
That's a very good question.
Can you remember all the things that happened in the
Dark,
story?
I don't know why you wouldn't
wish I
trust
didn't.
him.
Yeah.
Now then. Can you remember all the things that happened in the story?
Because if you don't, I will reach down your throat and rip out your lower intestine.
Ooh.
Now then.
I'm right. You're right, Joe. His voice is familiar.
That happened in the story?
If you don't, I'll cut off your fingers and lick them.
Okay, we all had a good
John
laugh.
brings up a good point. Yeah, there's a 15-minute uninterrupted, freeform, unscripted chat between Joe Estevez and Frank Stallone trying to out-pretentious each other. Yep.
Joe, once we get done with the game, I'll go see what I can find, because the voice does sound very familiar.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. Then of course there was the Bones song. Oh yeah, the Bones.
Mac, if it's funny, people are gonna get it even if you don't necessarily know Dead by Daylight, but I understand the point. Because there's been a lot of really niche references where they're just funny in themselves. Yeah, I would agree, Joe. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure with a lot of these like smaller characters. Oh, Jesus! Oops, that's me, not getting my stuff in. Yeah, you're right. It does sound like an old cartoon character. Although I imagine with people doing stuff like this, they're probably character actors both in voiceover stuff and as actual actors. Wow, everybody's got 3.
Yeah.
Nicely done. That's great.
At least 3, yeah.
Round 4.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
Yeah.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
I'm Peter Graves, and this is the University of Minnesota.
Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
You ever seen a grown man naked? Joey, do you like movies about gladiators? Have you ever been in a Turkish prison? It's like the pirate with the rudder and on his crotch is driving me nuts. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard that expression before.
What was the name of the actual short? It was storytelling.
Oh, storytelling something. Ah, damn it! I lost it.
Can you remember the story or something like that? Let's see if I do the story.
Oh, a second. Let me see if IMDb would
Storytelling.
have it on
Can you
that.
tell the order? That's the name of it.
Okay, hang on a minute here.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
I agree.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
Here's how many Cybertrucks blew up this year.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
I had no idea they made a porno parody of Young Frankenstein.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
Those eyes are staring into my soul. Stop.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
Thanks, Marty Feldman.
They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
Is this the same universe as the Young Frankenstein movie?
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Yeah, IMDb doesn't have who was in that short on unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you can't watch it on like YouTube and stuff, so maybe that might like. I don't know if that would help.
There might be something on the Rifftrax page too.
Yeah, I'll have to do more poking and prodding.
Yeah, Joe, that's not surprising. Honestly, with a lot of these shorts, they pull them out of nowhere. So
Oh, it doesn't have credits. Oh, that's too bad.
I'd say let's when we get done, we can check the Rifftrax page because sometimes a lot of the stuff that they pull, there'll be some indicator of who it was.
Riffers, it's the final round.
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
In the not too distant future.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Hey, it's the MS23K logo. Hey, you're not supposed to know about that. I mean, oh. His voice sort of sounds similar to the narrator of that claymation vegetable short.
Oh yeah.
The original short doesn't have credits, just the title, and the production company gotta hate how nobody gave a shit about actors in those days giving proper credit. I found this original scan video on YouTube. Boop, 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 boop.
Well, I imagine with these shorts, they were meant to be seen as like a one or two off and then never see the light of day again. So the fact that they're actually still around is... Like, look at stuff like Bat Pussy. For as much crap as we give it, there are still people behind that, and, you know...
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
Starman starts thinking, that isn't such a bad idea.
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
Is this the origin of Nuclear Man?
Probably.
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
The entire movie library of Ron Jeremy.
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
Starman is too busy cosplaying Pink Guy to give a shit.
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
So this is what created the zombies in Night of the Living Dead?
Most likely.
Disappointed.
Yeah. Disappointed!
Starman realizes that the ship contains enough radioactive material to destroy Earth within a few seconds.
Starman wants to glow. Let Starman be a star.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Boop, 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 boop. Didn't take people that long to get their votes in, apparently.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Yes.
Doing
Excuse
great
me.
there.
Ah, nice job, Liam.
Cocky.
Hey, I got that burp in full stereo.
Ah, nice. I'm so glad. Hey, that's a light picture from my grandparents' house all those years ago. Good job, Mike. Wow.
Yeah.
And the winner is...
Hey, Liam.
Good
All
job.
right. Here we go, Liam.
Bow down before your new champion.
However, there were no people behind the ACI shorts. They just flow out of the depths of hell. Nice.
Okay, so it is going on 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, quarter after 2 on the coast.
Yes.
Who is anybody up for at least one more? I mean, I'm good right now.
I mean, I think we should
don't
do
know.
at least one more just to kind of finish
do
it
it.
out.
Yeah, we can do one more.
But that's
Liam,
up to
if
you
you wanna
guys.
ask-
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Also, Liam, if you want to ask the little mini Bastarding 8-Ball Truth question, now is the time.
Absolutely so.
Max down for 1. I'm assuming Jen, and I'm probably sure Dark is down for 1 because it's like 1:30 in the afternoon in New Zealand.
Yeah. Well, we'll grab another game here, and whoever we have, we'll play. I mean, you know.
Yeah, if we have for a short one person, it's not,
Yeah.
not the end of the
Well,
world.
and the game will, if we're one short, it'll just put a riff one in there as well. So.
UNXN. So head on over to rifftrax.games and type
Will
in the
we ever
code.
find out who the creepy clown is? Oh, there's your answer. Will we ever find out who the creepy clown was? Is Liam's
Little
question.
Steve Bastarding 8-Ball Truth. Will we ever find out who the creepy clown was? Hamana, 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 scary clown, scary clown, scary clown, scary clown. Here we go. Very likely.
Hello,
Maybe not today.
Aspire
Maybe not tomorrow.
And
But
But
someday.
someday, yes. I would imagine like Agfa is so good at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been reading about you.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
So, question for the chat: do you have a fear of clowns? If so, why or why not?
Exactly.
I don't have a fear of clowns like most people do. I think it's because I watched most of the Clown as a kid, so I never really was like around to, saw clowns a lot as a kid. So I don't think I ever got that fear.
I think too it was of that certain age, just with like Pennywise and whatnot, and after that, it kind of, it just kind of propagated itself the way a lot of that stuff does. Like people don't necessarily have a fear, but they tell themselves that they do. Oh, you know what? John has a good point. Does the clown have a gun?
Yes, that clown has a
I've been
gun.
reading about you.
Your dissertation on wheat yields during the reign of Edward VII really touched me.
I've been reading about you.
Been reading about all the Diddy parties you went to with the baby lotion, you sick fuck.
Oh God.
I've been reading about you.
Because I'm the man people are reading about. I'm sure it's all bad anyway.
I've been reading about you.
Show
Oh, hey,
not.
Zap.
I've been reading about you.
Eat any good books lately?
Iron fiber.
Yes. Welcome to the stream, Zap.
Yep. Welcome.
I've been reading about you.
You're not really Scottish, are you?
The riffs are in.
That was good.
Unfortunately, this is our last round for the night, Zap. But
Yeah,
you know what? I'm
sorry.
glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up for even just for a bit.
Absolutely.
Even just for a bit, it's good enough for us. I hope you're having a good evening, and I hope you're doing well.
Absolutely.
He's as Scottish as Edie. I mean, you will eat American television.
Absolutely.
See, John says he went to the Shrine Circus as a kid and one peed on him. It was a baby in a carriage and it was shooting water at everyone pretending it was pee.
And John does fear clowns with guns, which is a completely okay thing.
Yeah, totally rational fear because again, the clown has a gun.
Yes. Even if it's a fake gun, it's still a gun. Dark, I'm not sure I do, but as a kid, there was a clown at my birthday and I wasn't happy.
Oh.
Round 2.
Sweet
Oh!
snacks are fun.
What in the fuck?
Okay. Take a deep breath.
Mike says, I don't fear them, but they can be intensely creepy, so I get it.
Yeah. Because I don't have an irrational fear of them. It's just or a fear of them really. I don't know. I never really have. So.
See, I would say that masked thing in that short is probably more scary than any clown I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Zap's right though. That is nightmare fuel.
Zap action sour.
It does beg the question: is there beer on the sun?
Yeah. Funny but true psychological bit of trivia. John Wayne Gacy's pogo was criticized by real clowns because Gacy's lip makeup was pointed when real clowns have them rounded to not frighten children. Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
I mean, it's a point of contention for them to kind of separate themselves from it, but in the grand scheme, it's still a clown. I suppose it's like there's a...
Sweet snacks are fun.
Jason, is that you?
Sweet snacks are fun.
The chocolate Charlies will be mine. Muhahaha.
Sweet snacks are fun.
You know, I'm trying to not make dirty jokes here, but this game keeps pulling me back in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sweet snacks are fun.
Eat all of it. Sometimes the fentanyl is at the bottom.
Sweet snacks are fun.
I am the god of hellfire and I bring you.
Sweet snacks are fun.
Tom Baker would know.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
Got a favorite riff? Vote.
Jen, you were more than welcome. I understand, because, Jen lives I think she lives in Los Angeles or around Los Angeles, and unfortunately right now Los Angeles is not doing well because the military's there.
Yeah.
Habeas corpus is being suspended, unfortunately.
There's a lot of not great stuff.
There's a lot of horrible fascistic stuff that's happening right now in the city of Los Angeles, by being created by the current fascist in chief. But I'm glad that you are enjoying yourself, and I hope you stay safe. And I hope I'm glad that we can provide you even for a few hours some semblance of normalcy and calm.
Absolutely, we're always happy to provide it. We know how much it means to you, and like I say, that's why we're here. And we all could use, even just with normal life stuff, like everything else aside. I know I needed this, which is why I said to do it.
And anyway, we live in a
You're
democracy. You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy.
Oh shit!
Me and
Hey, it's Joe.
Yay! See, Zap says I think the clown doll from Poltergeist was the scariest of all the clowns.
That scene still freaks me out.
Yeah, no doubt. Joe says you're not a real clown until you send in your egg. John says, yes, there were certain things about that guy, as in John Wayne Gacy, that were creepy, one might say.
Yeah.
John says, Uncle Joe, not to Joe Goes Over, but to Joe Estevez. I'm sorry, Joe. You can't be Uncle Joe in this case. I hope that's okay.
He can't be Grandpa Joe, because we all know how much Joe hates Grandpa Joe. I think Joe and James isn't here, but James really hates Uncle Joe or Grandpa Joe.
Is that a recent thing? Like the whole Grandpa Joe?
I don't think it's a recent thing.
I mean, recent
I think
is maybe like 10 years or whatever.
Probably about 10 to 15, maybe.
Okay.
Well, Dark, I'm glad that we can have you could join us for some silly fun. Hopefully, you'll come back the next time we do this.
Absolutely.
I probably won't be on because we like to Trev likes to rotate out co-hosts. So sometimes a charming British man will be co-hosting.
Absolutely. And my co-hosts do this better than I do. I am here to facilitate that was the background, so I'm always.
I don't know. I'm a hack.
You do. Shush. You do great, and you are the best hack fraud that I know.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Let's see.
Mike, you might want to hurry.
Yeah,
you got about 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. No, Dark, you're welcome to come back anytime
Anyway,
you like.
we live in a democracy.
Obviously.
You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy. This is between me and that crocodile.
Let's ask the bastarding 8-ball of truth about you, Joe.
Anyway, we live in a democracy. You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy. This is between me and that crocodile.
This dialogue exchange aged better than even I thought.
And anyway, we live in a democracy. You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy. This is between me and that crocodile.
Coming soon. Roller Gator at Nuremberg.
Oh my god!
And anyway, we live in a democracy. You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy. This is between me and that crocodile.
Once again, my arm didn't puppet this puppet.
And anyway, we live in a democracy. You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy. This is between me and that crocodile.
Unsurprisingly, this is nowhere near the first time Joe has tried to play with someone's little crocodile.
Oh my god.
And anyway, we live in a democracy. You can't just take a little baby gator.
I've heard enough out of you, little missy. This is between me and that crocodile.
This is worse than being at home.
Yeah.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Yeah, Jen, the most important thing is that you stay safe. Please, above everything else.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most important thing here. And if there's anything any of us can do, we're here to do whatever. Let's see. If I'm home or free, I'm happy to join when I can. Dark, we'll be doing this again probably in 2 weeks, roughly the same time. We'd love to have you. Jen can certainly let you know when we're doing this. So please, yeah, we'd be happy to have you back. Let's see. Although I believe more in the although I am a believer more in the Wonka as the true villain of the story, he's a manipulative 1%er who uses slave labor, breaks international child endangerment laws, etc.
That's a good question Mike poses. Who has a better acting talent, Joe Estevez or Frank Stallone?
Yeah, that is. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over that one.
No, that's fine.
Zap says Frank Stallone for sure. It's weird how much those brothers look like they're much more, like, famous siblings.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank was actually famous before Sly. I did not know that.
Frank's got no range. I don't think I've seen Frank in a lot of movies, so I don't really have a dog in that fight to say so much about, like, him, but, you know, I mean... Joe Estevez still gets work if he needs like voiceover work, like, you know, if they want somebody who sounds like Martin Sheen, but they don't want to pay Martin Sheen money. Daniel Baldwin just looks like yeah.
I mean, all of them kind of you can tell they're all siblings, but yeah, Daniel Baldwin definitely looks. Joe works for Applebee's coupons.
Joe works as Martin. Yeah, Joe will work as Martin. Yeah.
Neither is as successful as Eric Roberts, though. Who does not look like Julia.
No, he does not.
Unfortunately. Mike, you've got 45 left, roughly. Just as a heads up.
Yeah.
Mr. Wells, how many boats you think we'll need?
I know for sure that we won't need any helicopters.
Mr. Wells, how many boats you think we'll need?
Well, seeing that we all look like a Jaws ripoff, I'd as many as it takes to kill that shark.
Amen.
Mr. Wells, how many boats you think we'll need?
I hope John Landis doesn't drop a helicopter on me.
That's all you can ask for.
Mr. Wells, how many boats you think we'll need?
1 yacht, 3 tugboats, 4 dinghies, 7 ducky floats, and 7,732 ping pong balls.
And 3 hard-boiled eggs.
Yes. Honk.
How many boats you think we'll need?
With the 4
Enzo
hard-boiled
G.
eggs.
Castellari roped you into this movie too, huh?
Mr. Wells, how many boats you think we'll need?
More than and bigger than the one behind you.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
Yeah, if you've never seen The Last Shark, number one, watch The Last Shark because it is absolutely a unapologetic, again, to the unapologetic knockoff of Jaws, literally to the point where Universal sued film ventures to get the movie because it was it was literally their copyrighted material.
Yeah.
It's fun to riff. Let's just say Jaws knockoffs are great. Cruel Jaws is a good one. It's a Bruno Mattei movie.
Oh yeah. Joe says it's getting real hard to listen to some of this.
Well, look at you. I bet you had
Let's see, Max says Stephen Baldwin is a bit of a creeper, according to Josh Becker when he directed him for Stanley's Harpies. Tom Hanks' brother Colin voices Woody for all of the toys and spin-offs. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does. They sound very similar. And look kind of similar too.
What do you feel like doing?
No. I think the game's trying to say that
Time to bring the funny.
I think the game knows that we've been talking about Scott Shaw and Joe Estevez mostly throughout the night.
Oh no. John, you opened up a kettle of fish with this one. Now Roller Gator is going to follow us all around. John says, Gator, want to do hand stuff? Oh my god. Darkhound says, I've never heard of The Last Shark. I live for dumb shark movies. Parts of the Meg were filmed near me. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, the Last Shark. Oh, I don't think I joined you guys for. I know I joined you guys for Jaws Revenge, but I don't think I joined you for Last Shark.
Yeah.
I did watch it though with you guys though. But I don't think I joined you for it. I did watch. I definitely did. We did. Andy, Mike, and I did Jaws the Revenge, which that sucked on ice.
Yeah. If you want a really fun one, Dark, actually Santa Jaws
What
is
do
good.
you feel like doing?
Shit, I already forgot the clip for this round. Oops.
Yeah, we even saw the big fake shark on the back
What
of
do
the
you feel
truck.
like doing?
Gator orgy.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, Gator orgy.
What do you feel like doing?
Ask about Joe to the bastarding 8-ball of truth.
There you go.
What do you feel like doing?
Want to check out each other's cloacas?
Oh God.
What do you feel like doing?
Stuff that will make your eyes spin like slot machines.
Damn.
What do you feel like doing?
Let's make up shit on the spot. Zen filmmaking trademark.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Yeah, Mike, because Jaws Revenge actually had plot. Caddyshack 2 has no plot.
Yeah.
Literally, it's about nothing.
Oh, so it's like Seinfeld.
Yeah. No, that's still funny. But we are summoning dangerous powers. Yeah. Thank God the stream's coming to an end. We can't handle any more Roller Gator.
No.
Well played, good riffer. The round is yours.
Trademark.
Yeah.
Patent pending.
Amazing lack of caddies in Caddyshack 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Jonathan Silverman, and that's about it.
Yeah. Hey, good job, Liam.
Hey, Liam, back to back. Okay, alright.
Oh wow, the director of Caddyshack 2 actually apologized for it on Letterboxd.
Yeah, it was Alan Arkish who directed one of my favorite movies, Rock and Roll High School.
Oh, I love that movie. It's fantastic.
I did too.
Oh.
We are not, unfortunately, we are not having fun in Balloon Land.
Yeah, maybe another time. It's always the movies available
Yeah.
here in New Zealand. Some are missing on YouTube or other places, and it's rage moments. Understood. Winner was Liam. Unshaven DJ was Mike. Passerby was Brown Nose. Congratulations there, Kurt. Frumpy Lady was Max. Squeak the Squirrel was Jen. And Popcorn Salesman was Swevicus.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
Liam, you got one more question for the Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth before we close out the night. What's it gonna be? Will Joe Estevez go over? Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth. Humana. Over, come on, Roller, Scott Sheldon, Jackson, Answer is no.
Oh, shit.
It is all over for Joe Estevez, unfortunately.
That is disappointing.
But it's still not over for Emilio Estevez, and unfortunately, it is over for us because this is the end of our stream.
Yes. Well, thank you to everybody that came out to join us. We really appreciate it. New faces and old faces alike. We love you guys all, and with everything going on, please stay safe across the board. Kurt, do you want to tell people where they can find you?
You can only find me in a handful of places and most World War stores. But you can only find me on Blue Sky. Sea of Arabia, Blue Sky. I am on Letterboxd. It's linked on my Blue Sky. It's just, I think you just type in Kurt Smith. And if you can't find my Blue Sky, it is linked on my Letterboxd, and vice versa. My Letterboxd or my Blue Sky, or Letterboxd is linked on Blue Sky, and Blue Sky is linked on Letterboxd. So, you can find me there. I am also in Discord, Dan's Discord, which is where most of the time, one of the places I spend most of my time, which is most of us, me, Trev, James, Liam, Stefano, John, Mac, Jen, Letter Sky and Blue Box. Yeah, Blue Box. That's about it. I don't really have any more social media because I've been officially, I don't know, since after the inauguration.
Yeah.
Facebook for just about as much time. So,
Fair.
I'm really only on Blue Sky anymore, and I'm rarely posting stuff on there, but I'm there. If you want to find me, find me.
Absolutely.
That's it.
You'll also find Kurt's Letterboxd link down in the description if you want to look for him there. For myself, you can find me on YouTube. Well, obviously you're on my you're on my channel.
How the hell did you find us?
You know what? I appreciate the fact that you found me despite not finding me. Kurt and I are actually in the middle of a couple of PSA riffs. We did one on Canadian drugs 2 weeks ago. Last week we did social sex attitudes, which was from the 50s, and it's a very interesting watch, and also our riffs are obviously awesome. Coming up next on Monday, you will actually find us... God, what was it? It was Jewel, the Jewel grocery stores. It was a training video.
Yeah.
So that will be the last of our riffs together, but it will not be the last time you will find us. Also, for everyone in chat, what you can do is, we're looking at 2 weeks out probably for the next live stream. So keep an eye out. I will post things once I know for sure that that's going to work. But as of now, plan on that. So... yeah, and Dark, you're funny, sarcastic, but those are good. So, Mike, let's see. Oh yeah, did you riff those live, or did you work out the jerks first and then script it out? No, we riffed those live. By and large, everything I tend to riff tends to be live. But if people want to come in, look at the riffs before the videos before we do them, they're welcome to. I tend to go in blind though, just because I tend to screw up if I have stuff in front of me. Especially with these shorter pieces, because they're like 20 minutes long. So if you're always looking down, it's easy to lose track. But everybody does their own thing, so there you go. I think that's it for tonight. Thank you to everybody who joined us. As we stated before, please do check out Geek Salad's podcast. I think they're the only... Joe Goes Over. Make sure to check out Joe Goes Over's page. If you like Scooby-Doo, or even if you're just like a really awesome breakdown of media from 70s and 80s, it's incredible. Make sure to give him some love as well. You guys have a wonderful evening. Don't work too hard, and we will see you again soon. Adios!
Goodbye.